4 chicks, 3 chicks in his fucking room. He was banging them out one after another. It was crazy. Oh, Yosh, I'd be like, Yosh, how'd you know? He'd be like, oh, dog. He was like, oh, angelic boys. And then it was like, oh, dog. That room limit sucks. Hey, can you sing in your song? Hey, girls. That one would be tight. Sorry. Dude, Yoshi, do it. Yoshi, I was like, oh, dude, I remember Yoshi. Yoshi would be like, oh, tell a story. I'd be like, oh, okay. I bet Yoshi tell a story. Oh, dude, I don't tell these stories. You don't tell any stories. Alright, so that I was like, oh my god, I fucking hate this shit.
You know what the wind can do? It's gentle, but over time, that's the same thing with these cumulative poisons. They add up when you get older, and you start breaking down.
Do you want to join a hub? No.
You start having all these aches and pains and nerve problems and these
little things that are happening.
That could we think of it as the ravages of aging, but it could very well be the ravages of cumulative poisoning from all of these things. The good thing about acrylamide is we can avoid adding to it by the way we're preparing our own food. But when you eat out, you don't have control over it. It's going to have to be
Buddy Holly Space Balls.
And, it's something that if you really care about this issue, and I recommend people try it for a few months to see how it feels.
Gosh.
It takes that long for nerves to regenerate because acrylamide actually starts killing the nerves.
Okay. I like how not one person came in here to join you. Really? Yeah, not even one.
You say that because you're probably on top of so much information, and the fact that you haven't heard it. My publisher, who does house books and nutrition books, never heard of it. I never heard of it. I'm a medical anthropologist studying these things. It's the best kept secret of because they don't want everyone.
I've got 2 faces. Now you're gonna put hot legs. I can put tits or ass. Hot legs. Where the hell are you done? I love you, honey.
Never miss a detail on a show or a guest. Sign up for the Coast Zone email newsletter, available for free at coasttocoastam.com.
Yoshi, remember? Yoshi like, oh, that mic was over here, like, Is it? Oh. Dude, and then Yoshi's like, Mikey, you are so sick. Who's this gonna be? Can I get a picture of Kathy Hilton's legs? Kathy Hilton legs. I don't know what they look like. They just look like ladies' legs, I guess. Yo, excuse me, miss. Damn. Who the fuck? Is this her from that school? Oh, it's just Kathy legs. University of Missouri Digest, Kathy Hilton.
24-hour newsroom. Negotiations continue, but more than 30,000 non-teacher workers are ready for a strike on Tuesday. If that happens, the teachers union says they will also walk out. That move would close schools. 4 apartment buildings in San Clemente have been red tagged into a collapsed hillside. Residents are not allowed to return. New assessments on the status of that hillside will be made later today. A massive sewage spill is shut down Ventura County due south of Ventura Harbor to Oxnard Shores.
It's downloading. Because we're fucking douches. Okay, is it slow? Close.
By potholes on LA freeways. They have some money for you. File a claim directly with the agency. An air show is scheduled for this weekend with flyovers.
Yoshi, but I'm not gonna sing this song. I think it went. Legs. Oh, Yoshi, like, oh, Maggie, and then it was download. Please, may I hit the thing? Like,
24-hour newsroom. I'm Bree Tennis.
There is a whole freeway closure, 405 northbound from the Center to Fairview Road. All lanes are going to be shut down for road work until 5. Burbank,
upskirts.
Trailer on the 5 northbound at Alameda has been cleared from lanes. Your drive is recovering from that area. And in Long Beach, there is a work zone. This is on the 7th and northbound from Long Beach Boulevard.
Is that good?
91.
Yes, silent.
Hot lanes. Down for road work until 5. You're seeing delays in that area. KFI in the sky. Don't get you there fast.
Breaking news.
We seniors how to prevent Medicare
Phone
scams.
call, do not talk to the person. Never give out your Medicare number. They're going to get your number and put in a false claim. Just enough.
Breaking.
How do you
Breaking.
detect Medicare fraud?
Rabbi,
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did
Yo,
not have
did you
done,
like when no one came?
report it. Call the senior Medicare
Report it,
control.
dog.
To report Medicare fraud, call 855-613-7080. Sharp water softeners
K-Box.
add sodium to your water without even
K-Box.
filtering it.
Boy
Here's
in a
something
box.
better. A Light Source salt-free water system. Light Source filters water from every tap and keeps all the healthy minerals without maintenance, salt, or servicing. And right now, new customers can get
Is it join muted?
your antibacterial filter.
I'd be like, yo, she could be.
Savings of
Oh, you have to be a member for 10 minutes.
The offer ends soon, so call Light Source at 800-803-2696 or go to
Is it 4?
The podcast Let's Start a Coup
Yo,
wonders
it's
what if
3:30?
the secret cabal of the nation's most powerful
Oh my
people
God,
tried
I'm
to
freaking out like a
overthrow the
mother.
president. Explore how it almost happened to FDR in the 1930s in this dark and comedic retelling of one of American history's weirdest scenes.
And for you, Major General
Hand
Smith,
job, boys.
nothing will ever be the same. Why? Is it something bad?
Listen to Let's Start a Coup.
If you own a small business and you got through COVID and you were able to retain 5 or more employees, you could be eligible for a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. Do the math on that one. That's real money. So let me suggest getrefunds.com. Answer a few questions. It takes under 10 minutes, and you'll see if your business qualifies for this tax refund. There's no charge up front. They don't get paid until your business gets paid. And businesses of all types can qualify, including those that took PPP and nonprofits, even if they had increases in sales during COVID. They are experts in this little non-payroll tax refund program, and they've already returned over $3 billion to businesses. In my business, a 6-figure refund. So to find out if your business qualifies, go to getrefunds.com. Click on the Qualify Me button. It only takes a few minutes. Go to getrefunds.com, getrefunds.com.
Looking to invest in real estate as a way to diversify, hedge against inflation, and receive consistent quarterly cash distribution? With First National Realty Partners, you'll get access to commercial
Hey,
real
so
estate
they go,
investments.
yeah, she'll be like, oh, dog. Then Mike was in this chat with this woman named Super Pretty Girl.
Passive real estate ownership, tax write-offs, limited liability structures, quarterly cash distributions, and the potential for upside exit. First National Realty Partners has thousands of investors who collect rent from national brand tenants like Walmart, Target, Whole Foods, Publix, and many more. Call 888-301-9010. That's 888-301-9010. Or go to fnrpradio.com. That's fnrpradio.com.
Remember when it was like, oh, dog, you suck dick. It's like, oh, dog, thanks, man.
Verified accredited investors. Investments are subject to risk, including loss of principal. Cash distributions
Yeah,
are not
Jeff,
guaranteed. Any representations made about
it's
investment
showing
ability
a
reflect FNRP strategy and may or may not be realized. Visit fnrpradio.com.
10 minutes. Why don't you give me a fucking timer like you do on your other shit? You're like, oh, dog, we forgot. We do that. Yeah, you asshole. Yeah, that one is shady. Yo, dog.
All of the mind-blowing content. $20,000 off your favorite superstars. The stage dropping the Foo Fighters. And that's them all. It doesn't cost a thing. Download the absolutely free iHeartRadio app now.
KFI, AM 640, more stimulating talk. 88255. To reach George via Skype, use Skype name George 97313. Send George a text message anytime at 818-298-6521. This is Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie.
We'll be back in a moment with Sidney Ross Singer and take final phone calls as we talk about his incredible work. His book is called Dress to Kill. Fascinating discussion. Next hour, Scott Mitchell joins us. We'll talk about fallen angels and his thoughts about biblical prophecy on Coast to Coast AM. Have you signed up yet to become a Coast Insider? What are you waiting for? It's only 15 cents a day.
I love being a Coast Insider. I travel a lot.
Hey,
I can always have my shows. I download them on my podcast and never miss a thing. And every show I learn at least one thing.
Hey, this is Buck. I'm a Coast to Coast Insider, and I'll tell Great thing for me. Here in
West Virginia, we are inundated with snow.
It doesn't matter as long as we have a provision. I've got 5 years of Coast to Coast program to play.
A couple ways to sign up to become a Coast
Not enough,
Insider.
dog.
One, through our website,
You know how many
coasttocoastday.com.
fucking calls
At the top of the
from-
homepage, it says
He should just have his own
Click
fucking
that,
movie.
fill
Yeah,
out the info.
Gun
It's
Gods
the
and Bullets.
free
It's called
app.
Gun
Just
Gods and
download it
Bullets.
from your app store to your
The
phone.
Cornelius and
You can
Alexandria
get
story.
profiles and subscriptions.
Guns,
Sign
Gods,
up
Gold.
Also available if you're in
Bullets.
Canada and worldwide to become a
Butter.
Coast Insider. And of course, here's a way to increase your energy and stamina.
Increase your energy and stamina while enhancing your mental clarity, focus, and memory. Start your day with Elevate
Yoshi.
to improve your mood. and
Yoshi, you must be a
alleviate
member for
stress.
at least
Then
10
wind
minutes to
down
speak
the
on
night
this
with
server.
Accelerate for
Roll that
mental
beautiful
and
bean
physical
footage. It's just a bunch of
while
women's
naturally
clips.
cleansing and detoxifying, promoting healthy weight loss. Accelerate and elevate. George's Power Pack.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Calm down. What is that? Roll that beautiful bean footage. Bushes, baked beans, or some shit? Bush? Bush is baked. Yo, dog. I'm hungry and I can't fucking eat because I don't have any. This house sucks. Really? Yeah. What would you say to us? Like, if you were like unable to fucking figure it out, Alex, I know I'll pay my rent, but you have to, for 3 things: the sink, whatever, the fucking internet, and the microwave. It's like you yell at someone and then don't fix it. It's like, oh, that's your job, dog. And it's not like, oh, it was never like this before I started living here, dog. Or before when I paid rent, the internet sucked, and I complained about it, complained to his son about it, and they were like, oh, okay. They'll see it. They'll be very embarrassed of this.
Definitely know that the elevate not only gives me energy, not only gives me the vitamins I need for my body, but it helps me with my mood. And you know what? It makes my husband happy.
And they've got 2 years of it. Their own fucking, like, their tenant is telling them, and they're like, well, I don't know what to do. You need to fucking research this then. That's not on me. You shouldn't have to rely on your fucking tenant to do this shit.
Don't forget promo code George for free shipping. That's
Damn.
800-394-9930 or at
Somebody joined? Like a real person?
Have you ever wondered if we're alone in our science fiction
Hey, I'm gonna
that
go.
specifically deals with the Martin Sunderland is the author, certified film director, science fiction genius, Army veteran, mechanic, and video game developer, and the author behind the series of sci-fi novels that includes a 7-novel masterpiece bringing out the best in your imagination.
Yoshi.
With his star of his book, Sergeant Waggett, in search of a
Sergeant
crashed
what?
alien spaceship that leads into an alien invasion. Brace yourself, for that war is underway. Sergeant Waggett promises to take your imagination to marvelous heights. Get 20% off the entire 7-novel series.
There's 7 fucking
all
numbers.
future graphic novels when you
How
enter
much time do you think I
coupon
fucking
code
have,
Coast,
dog?
lowercase,
Oh, we were just reading about Mr. Waggett.
MARVALEOUS, marvelous.com.
Marvelous.
Having repairs done in your apartment should never come with strings attached.
I love
like
you,
being
honey.
harassed and constantly pressured for sexual favors.
My leaky faucet turned into
Holy
the
shit,
maintenance
girl.
man asking,
Your
"When
leaky
are we gonna
faucet?
get to know each other
I mean, you
better?"
should
I
tell a
didn't
man
know
that you got a leaky faucet. You know what? What's good
repeatedly
for you,
kept
girl?
coming into my apartment unannounced and without permission. My landlord told me my rent would be free if I gave him something in exchange.
Sexual harassment by anyone associated with your housing isn't just wrong, it's against the law. The Fair Housing Act protects you from harassment.
What up, Darcy? What would you like to play?
Sexual advances or refusing to make repairs because you deny sexual favors. If this happens to you, you can stop it by filing a complaint with HUD.
Okay, calm
So I
down,
called
dog.
HUD and filed a complaint against my building master. No strings attached.
Just you,
Fair
bunch of chicks.
housing. The law
If you
is on
click any
your
of these, you're
side.
fucked.
To learn more, visit HUD.gov/fairhousing. That's HUD.gov/fairhousing. If you fear for your safety, call 911. A public service message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
And welcome back to Coast. George Story with you. Our final segment of questions here with Sydney Ross Singer. Sydney, let's go right back to the phones. They're lining up for you. East of the Rockies, Joe, Long Island, New York. Hey, Joseph.
Yeah, hi, Sydney. Maybe St. Patrick can help us, but I have a question and a multi-part comment on marketing. My question would be, I was talking with a woman, and she said that the strawberries she gets from the farmer's market get moldy in about a week. Stuff she would get from the groceries could last 3 weeks. And what is put on those strawberries
Preservatives,
in the
Doug.
grocery that's prolonging their shelf life? That was her question. My comment on the marketing is, I had gotten
How did you have her call? Throw a fucking question. Is she her own
food
woman?
labeling short books from Amazon, and I was looking up
Yoshi.
MSG, and there's like 15 other names for MSG on food labels, and I said, gee, they're getting cute with the
What?
marketing here. Hiding probably. You know, and then I get another book
He's
on
playing
beverages
Soldier
written by a
Boy.
chemistry professor
Are you done?
from Kansas State
Get rid of
University,
that upskirt.
and she's talking about aspartame, and she said,
Oh,
this
God,
is
welcome.
toxic. She said, I didn't
Hey,
mean toxic.
assholes.
And she concludes the book with just 2
Join the
suggestions to drink:
server.
soaking up water and kombucha.
They call TikTok karaoke.
I'm thinking maybe smoking cigarettes is like smoking, and hair dyes should be named hair chemicals.
Interesting. What do you think?
Hey, what's going on, Shada? Go. Feel free to sing whatever you'd like.
It's interesting. I don't know what's called with the strawberries.
Pardon me?
To preserve them. To answer that question, to not answer that question, but I didn't know what else to say to the rest of what you said. But you should hear that.
You can go. It's an open, so you can go right now.
Hey, Scotty.
Hi, George. Hey, Sydney. Sydney, thank you so much for your passion and just all that you alerting us to. I have 3 really quick comments. I want to do it really quick.
Certainly, take your time. Welcome, Abby Bevo. We're going to get the queue going, so feel free to get yourself on it.
It didn't say anything about toasting, but it was a Proposition 65 warning, the same warning that you would get at the gas pump as you're pumping the gas. So it's fear tactic. Those labels are now gone.
Shout out to
opened
Shada.
my eyes to where I did the research, and it is the toasting. And so there is something out there, but they're not educating people, and the FDA should be educating the people. And there is a popular chef here in California that I just heard on the radio today on KFI that he's pleading with the FBI.
Welcome, Light Lady. Shada is getting a song together. We're going to get the queue going.
That are in our food industry, and there are foreign countries that have already banned these, and there are better natural solutions for. And so I was very impressed with that person. And then also another really quick thing about accumulation, where I think a lot of us don't even realize that the clothes that we have with the artificial fabrics, say like with fleece, just washing those little fleece particles break off and they get in the water system and they go into the sewage and stuff. They go into the ocean, and National Geographic did
Excellent.
the topic where these microfibers that don't break down are attaching themselves to microplankton, and over time the fish and it gets eaten more and more, and as the more you eat, more toxic it gets, like mercury and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling.
Thank you, Scott. And then we eat the fish.
Yeah, I mean, it's all very toxic, and you have to be really aware of what you're eating. And the problem is that the industry, the chemical industry, is extremely powerful. I mean, you got to look at how many millions, hundreds of millions of tons of these chemicals are made every year. And it is a function of a major function in our society. And the problem is when these chemicals cause disease, it's not so much just discovering that it's causing disease. The first thing that they do is come up with studies that confuse the issue. And this is what I want to make. The way they stop labels is by funding, if a company has a product that's under suspicion, they just have to fund research that shows their product isn't causing the problem. And And you can fund research to say whatever you want.
Oh, you could skew it anywhere.
Absolutely. And as long as you got PhD behind your name and your practice, the bigger your credentials, the more you're attracted to you're used to these types of things. So they come up with a study that says it's not showing a problem. Well, now we don't have consensus. And if there's no consensus, then the government is not going to put a label on. So that's how they do it. They just fund a study. Every industry funds like tobacco, maybe they'll fund cancer.
That's okay. That was beautiful. Great job.
Every industry does it. And it stops the warning labels because the government goes to these experts in industry and asks them. I mean, that's the way our government works. It's not like they have their own experts necessarily. There are some in the EPA and so forth, but they rely a tremendous amount on industry to provide all this information and to police itself and all of this. And there's a revolving door between industry and government regulators anyway. So the fox starts to hen house, and the money is in the chemical.
All right, I am up. This is Country Grammar by Nelly.
Money for medicine. And, if you notice, no matter how poor you are, the government wants to...
Bear with me just one moment. It's pulling up.
And give you, this government-sponsored insurance. Why do they care so much? It's not to care about the people. Want to make sure that the hospitals get paid, the doctor gets paid, and the drug companies get paid. The guys the big guys want to make sure they get their money. And the public pays for it with all taxes. So we're in a system that is not working for the individual. And it never did. It never did, and it never will. And these big powers out there control the government regulators. There's no objectivity. And if
Apologies, my Spotify crashed on me. I'm pulling it back up. Welcome, everyone. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. You're a sweet, sweet baby, got ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa what? Listen to it pound. Light it up and take a puff. Pass it to me now. I'm going down, down, baby. Doe Street in a Range Rover. Street sweeper, baby, cock ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa what? Listen to it now. Light it up and take a puff. Listen to it now. You can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs, smoking on dubs, and clubs blowing up like cocoa puffs, whipping bud, getting pervy, getting dubbed. Daps and hugs, mean mugs and shoulder shrugs. It's all because accumulated enough scratch just to navigate it. Wood decorated on chrome and it's tanning painted. Fans fainted while I'm entertaining. Wild ain't it? How me and money hanging around all that shit. So feel me when I'm bringing it. Sing it loud. Woo! I'm from Luke and I'm proud. Run a mile for the car. Rocks and bubble up when it sounds raw. I'm moving like a car shaw. Looking me and the grandma D's with a rubber hammer. My grandma bees. Didn't trying to get chronic, mnemonic, it's ironic, slamming in this line, synchronistic, and I got one more game of souls and sonics, going down, down, baby, still street in the range, street sweeper, baby, cock ready to let it go, shimmy, shimmy, cocoa what, listen to it pound, light it up and take a puff, pass it to me now, I'm going down, down, baby, Doe Street in the Range Rover, street sweeper, baby, cock ready to let it go, shimmy, shimmy, cocoa what, listen to it pound, light it up and take a puff, pass it to me now, waiting wild niggas, okay, corral niggas, foul niggas, run up in the club and bust to the crowd, nigga, how nigga, ask me again, and they going down, nigga, now, nigga, come on, niggas, and watch me clown, nigga, pound niggas, what you be doing whenever round niggas, brown niggas, talking no shit, when I'm in town, niggas, saying now, I'm cut you up anything now, play my rules. You gonna say hi, AI, answer your third question like AI, say I know niggas put it in the summer from St. Louis to Memphis, from Texas back up to Indiana, Chi-Town, KC, Motown to Alabama, LA, New York Yankees, niggas to Hotlanta, Louisiana, all my niggas with country grammar, smoking blunts in Savannah, both 30 mil like I'm hammer, going down, down, baby, Doe Street in the Range Rover, street sweeping, baby, ready to let it go, shimmy, shimmy, cocoa what, listen to it pound. Light it up and take a puff. Pass it to me now. I'm going down, down, baby. Yo, Street in a Range Rover, street sweeper, baby. The cop ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa what? Listen to it pound. Light it up and take a puff. Pass it to me. You're 20 million. So you niggas quit acting silly, my. Billy my talking regular stealing my flow like a stealing my so that I'm really my beats to my beam of mine. Hollow up in my see me my rolling. Niggas on, magic city, back up the kings on the grass niggas, shice niggas, who shut your life niggas, trash niggas, who produce and sell us back to trash niggas, ass niggas, I'm real close and never sober from broke to having brokers, my price range is low. Let me hear ya, let me hear ya. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me hear now, spin now. I got money killing my friends now, we in now. Candy bands, children and 10 now, I win now. Well, fucking lesbian prince now, see now. Through a pen, I make my ends, I'm going down, down, baby. Yo, street in a range, where the street sweeper, baby. Got ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, couple up, listen to it pound. Light it up and take a puff, listen to me now. I'm going down, down, baby. Yo, street in a range, where the street sweeper, baby. Got ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, couple up, listen to it pound. Light it up and take a puff, pass it to me now. Boom shakalaka. That was Country Grammar by Nelly.
All the stuff that gives it a good flavor also gives it a flavor. So we really need to reprogram our taste buds, reprogram our food industry. That's why the government doesn't know what to do. This is too big. It's like bread. Big bread is trying to keep bread going and keep the bakeries and the ovens and the whole culture. I mean, I love that food too, crunchy cookies. I can't have cookies anymore. But you know what? At my age, after years and years of living with toxins that I didn't realize that it didn't take into my body, I feel it. I feel age. And since I'm getting rid of the acrylamide, I have more energy. My body is working better. I feel like I've gotten the poison out.
Alrighty, cutie boo, you're up.
One poison out of a sea of poisons that we're exposed to. But if you do, you got to do the best you can. You can't give up, and you can't just think, I'm just overwhelmed. Forget it. Everything can kill you. So I'm not going to worry about anything. That's not the answer. You can't get overwhelmed, but you take control over what you can. And the things I told you tonight.
That's how my friend
cook your food. Don't eat it too hot. Above 248 Fahrenheit makes it stop.
Great information. Great information. Denise is with us in Van Nuys, California. Hi, Denise.
Live there, dog. Beautiful Van Nuys, California.
George, thanks for taking my call.
Sure thing.
Just a quick question.
Yo, dog, where's the hot
in
lights?
public without a bra, which is very self-conscious after walking on like that. And I wanted to know, do you have a suggestion as to what women like me could do? What kind of bra? Is there any special bra that could help?
I don't think a bra can help. I think you have to do some soul searching and ask yourself why you feel you need a bra. Because it's obviously a psychological issue.
What if it doesn't have that thick water underneath, but it's more just like linen?
Well, there are new bras that have come out that are not considered. You don't have anything with an underwear. You don't have anything, but even a soft, you don't want to wear a sports bra all the time either. They're too compressive. It's like a jock strap for a man. I mean, it's tight and it's not comfortable and it's not good. So you don't want to wear a sports bra.
You're beautiful, cutie. Keep it up, baby.
But you don't even need, bras are not necessary. It's like a corset. It's a cultural thing. It's a fetish garment. But women are conditioned to feel they need them. So I suggest you hang out with women who don't wear bras, and maybe you'll get more courage. You can join our Bra Free Study at brawfreestudy.org. It's an institute. We have women from 38 countries involved. They just get rid of their bras and let us know their experience, and that's what we're learning. All the things bras do. I've written about that. Bras cause more than breast cancer. I've an article about it. So the answer is there are a camisole, t-shirt. You can try to hide your breast in some way where the shirt is a pocket over the breast. But as long as it's not tight and it doesn't leave any mark, you're okay. But you don't want to change the shape of your breast. You don't want any wires. And you have to make sure whatever product you wear, even a loose, organic cotton,
Cutie, you rock. That was beautiful.
It can still hurt you. It has to not be tight, and never wear it to sleep. In fact, in our study, bra-free women have about the same risk of breast cancer as men. And the longer and tighter you wear your bra, the higher your rate goes up until it's over 100 times higher for a 24/7 bra user. And believe it or not, some women don't take them off. They think it's good for their breasts somehow. And because the bra industry told them that, but it's a total lie, and the breasts are usually very thick.
Well, I hope you helped a lot of people, Sydney. Sydney, we're out of time. Where do people get your book, Dress to Kill?
Dress to Kill is on Amazon and anywhere else you want to get books. And I really recommend not only is going to tell you about bras and breast cancer, but it'll tell you the corruption.
This is Dexter Freebush leaving town.
Give you an insight into why the medical system doesn't work.
All right, my friend. Thanks for coming back. Let's not let 5 years go by this time, okay?
Thank you, George. Take it easy.
Richard Ross Singer, he's a pioneer in great information. Up next, we'll talk about fallen angels.
Oh, your reputation's so golden. You're never lonely and you're never home. I know you've been talking about leaving. You've lost all your feelings for this town. Paint your nails and put on your lipstick. You don't want to miss your ticket out. Just because you graduate from school so high on the gene pool, that's your point of view. But when you're broken and down and no one else is around, you'll come running back to this town. And I'll be there, yeah, I'll be there. 'Cause I remember how we drank time together and how you used to say that the stars were forever and how you dreamed about how to make your life better by leaving town, leaving town. Pack your bags, your smokes in your pocket. You're wearing my locket around your neck. Take your bag and wait for the Greyhound. The world is your playground and you're gonna win. But when you're broken down and no one else is around, you'll come running back to this town. And I'll be there, yeah, I'll be there. 'Cause I remember how we drank time together and how you used to say that the stars are forever and how you dreamed about how to make your life better by leaving town, leaving town. I feel like you never come that easy. Doesn't mean it has to be that hard. I know you will find out who you are. Broken down and no one else is around. You'll come running back to this town, and I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. 'Cause I remember how we drank time together, and how we used to say that the stars are forever, and how you dreamed about how to make your life better by leaving town, leaving town. How we drank time together and how you used to say the stars are forever and you dream about how to make your life better by leaving town. Yeah. That was
Sinkhole has opened up near the 118 freeway in Porter Ranch. Caltrans has closed off all lanes on Rinaldi Street. That's next to the freeway. They say over the weekend, all eastbound lanes will be closed for repairs.
Welcome, Marty. You're welcome to join the queue. Cutie Boo, you're up if you'd like.
They're ready to strike on Tuesday. The teachers union says if that happens, they'll walk out as well. That would close schools down. The strike is scheduled for 3 days. The workers are asking for a 30% salary increase and more support in the classroom. Governor Newsom has pledged 1,200 tiny home units to help transition people off the streets in the state, including L.A.
It was naive. It's not just about sweeping things under the rug or kicking people off the streets and sidewalks and claiming a job well done. That doesn't do justice.
The governor says there are 171,000 homeless people in the state of California. YouTube is hiking the price of their monthly subscription. They say they'll raise prices.
Well, everybody gets settled with their song. I'll throw in another. This is one of the great songs of Queen. Here we go. This is Under pressure.
Mostly sunny today. Highs in the mid to upper 60s. Right now it's 53 in Garden Grove, 50 in Huntington Beach, 47 in Massachusetts.
Queen and David Bowie.
Really local in the KFI 24-hour news for Ivory County.
Pressure pushing down on me, pressing down on you, no manner for. Under pressure that burns a building down, it's a family in two, puts people on streets. It's okay, the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends screaming, let me out. Pray tomorrow gets me higher. Pressure on people on streets. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Looking around, kick my brains around the pole. These are the days it never rains, but it pours. People on streets. People on streets. It's the terror of knowing what the world is about. Watching some good friends screaming, let me out. Pray tomorrow gets me high. People on streets. Turn away from it all like a blind man. Sat on a fence, but it didn't work. Living in the years of Washington. Love. Insanity, love, under pressure, we're breaking. Can't we give ourselves one more chance? Why can't we give one more chance? Why can't we give love, 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 give love? It's love, such an old-fashioned word, and love dares you to care for the people on the streets of the night, and love dares you to change your way of living about us. This is our last dance. This is our last dance. This is ourselves. Under pressure. Under pressure. Under pressure. That was Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie.
Live 1 to 4 p.m. on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app. KFI live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. 640.
It's okay. Why? Usually enough. You up here, no matter who you are. Yosh, this thing sucks. Really? Oh, for sure. You want to stop it? It sucks. What's another one gonna do for you, dog? Where did that fuck go? Find him. Marty. calling. Super pretty, girl. Josh, dude, that girl's so hot. I know. It's like, how old is she? Like, older than I am. That's all that matters, baby. Really? To learn something from this bitch. Really? Oh, yeah. David Mannon's here. Welcome, Mannon. Feel free to join the queue.
As we are going to be talking about why he believes aliens are actually fallen angels posing as aliens. What's going on there? We'll check in with Scott in a moment. Coast to Coast AM. It is so important to understand how cybercrime and identity theft affect our lives all the time. Your personal information gets exposed so often, making it dangerously easy for a cyber criminal to steal your identity. And protecting that identity can be easy with LifeLock by Norton. LifeLock detects and alerts you to potential identity threats that you may not spot on your own, like loans taken out in your name. And if you do become a victim of identity theft, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. Now, no one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but it's easy to help protect yourself with LifeLock. Identity theft protection starts right here. Join now and save up to 25% off your first year with promo code George. Call 1-800-LifeLock, that's 1-800-LifeLock, or head on over to LifeLock.com, that's LifeLock.com, and use promo code George for 25% off.
I want you to feel good, be healthy, and live long. That's why I want you to know about criticalhealthnews.com, an information-packed website that's enlightening everyone about good health via proper nutrition and supplementation, instead of promoting the failed model of toxic prescription drugs with their side effects and unnecessary surgeries that make you worse, not better. Lots of people talk about vitamins, but only one source I know of says that without all 90 essential nutrients the body needs to function, vitamins alone will not work. Go to criticalhealthnews.com, listen to the fascinating lectures, watch the intriguing videos, and read the articles that make a whole lot of sense. Your knowledge of good health will increase and materialize into an aha moment. The information's free, and the products you can purchase online may well change your life for the better. Go to 7234 1-855-949-RADIO.
And welcome back to Coast. Let me tell you a little bit about Bill, a mind-opening Bible teacher. The Bible Mysteries podcast. Scott has been a student of the Bible history, and biblical mysteries for 40-plus years. His career has spanned music, legal support, and technology. Scott has pastored a Bible church in Texas, is the founder of the Bible Ministry. After years of study, Scott found the key to unlocking the secrets of the Bible. Scott began Bible Mysteries podcast, and his ootd.com website shares the truth about what the world is trying to hide. Scott, welcome back.
It's great to be back, George. Good to hear you.
I'm looking forward to this, and how have you been?
I've been quite well. Last time you and I spoke, I had an attack happening in a hotel room as I was traveling, and this time I made sure to pray and armor up so the same attack won't happen again.
Was it a demonic attack on you?
Jeez.
I do believe so. You and I had spoken several times in the past, and I never had my throat just close up as if somebody grabbed it and closed it up. And I was struggling to even speak.
To the oasis, oh, I got
and how silly of me not to think about making sure the armor of God was surrounding me. I just didn't think about it, and sure enough, that came through.
Scott, before we get into the UFO alien tie-in here, give us your description of fallen angels and what they are.
Yeah, so I believe that the Bible indicates the angels were created by God in the beginning, and evidently 1/3 of them joined one particular cherub in an insurrection against God, this rebellion. There was a war, and it practically devastated our solar system. I believe the evidence is all around us. It's possible that the asteroid belt that we see today was a planet called Rahab in the Bible, and the devastation that came from that rained down on Mars and the moon and the Earth. And but at one point, the Earth was their home; it was His dominion. And then God restored that planet, granted dominion of the Earth to man, whom He created much more recently than the angels. And the angels have been angry, and they've wanted it back ever since.
What made them go astray in the first place?
Pride. This entity named Lucifer was a cherub that was created, the most beautiful created being, full of the sum of wisdom, perfect in beauty. Every precious stone was his covering, according to Ezekiel 28, and that was not enough for him. He wanted more than just to be second fiddle to the Lord Himself. He wanted to receive worship. And he was able to convince these angels to join him in a rebellion, probably by promising them some form of power or dominion themselves if they won the insurrection. And hence we get the phrase, the love of money is the root of all evil.
Have they grown in terms of stature or population amongst themselves?
Because the angels themselves don't procreate amongst each other. We know that they violated God's commandment in Genesis 6 when they came down and procreated with human women to create the giants of the Nephilim. So the Nephilim had increased their numbers, at least up to the time when they were destroyed in the flood of Noah, and became the disembodied spirits, or demons as people refer to them. But there'll be, I believe the alien abduction hybridization program is increasing their numbers now because the devil knows he's outnumbered 2 to 1 in this upcoming, or the X-Men, of our fantasy movies. But they're going to be, they're literally going to war against the God of heaven when He returns.
Yes, tell us how, Scott, you tied the alien phenomenon in with the fallen angels.
Well, it kind of starts with the passages in the Bible about the term the chariots of fire. In fact, that's episode 123 and 124 at BibleMysteriesPodcast.com if anybody wants to check it out. But these are vehicles of conveyance, and those centuries of the prophets like Elijah, to see something flying across the sky, there were no cars or airplanes for them to equate that to. So in the language of their century, they're calling it a chariot of fire because it's the closest vehicle of conveyance that they can compare it to. But in reality, I believe what they were seeing were what we would call UFOs. And this idea that angels, unfortunately, Christianity is Christo-Platonism. And so we think of angels as these non-corporeal spirit beings, but they're not. They're very much physical and corporeal. When they have appeared in the Bible, they appear to look like men.
Maybe it's
they eat. They
3 in the pink and 2 in the stink.
And they chariots of fire draw horses of fire, according to the Bible in the Book of Kings and Samuel. So 2 Samuel. So we've got to change our thinking of this Western ideology from the Bible, when in fact it's an Oriental book. And we need to think of it as a Middle Eastern book.
Maybe it's just
and with the Eastern mentality. And the ancients and the rabbis of old, they didn't think of angels that could be touched and held.
I like how literally not a single person joined.
Or are some of them indeed from other planetary systems?
Nice,
That's
dog.
a great question, George, that there's debate about. I fall
It's
on
not
the
titties,
on the
cartoon
side of
titties
they're
from
not
1934. It was a 1934 cartoon titties with that thing going. Oh, dude, that titty just hit that motherfucking mouse in the head. Oh, look at all these fucking tigers laughing at this fucking mouse. Fuck them up, mouse. Now the mouse is laughing. That's bullshit.
They are probably the host body of the disembodied spirits of the Nephilim.
Yo, dog.
So that's where I come down on it. There's other opinions about that, but I believe they are probably.
Welcome, Wilson. You're.
Oh, doing this. They would rather possess a human body if they could, and they're doing
Up with the sun.
particularly in my opinion,
Leaving my home, leaving my friends. Yo, Kalen Pie, cutie boo. You fucks. Just wait. This thing will close. Up, dog. Up, dog. Yeah, you're already beating blue and indigo, dog.
When the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair and took them wives of which they chose, I believe.
Yo, you know you can fuck them up. You just a couple accounts and throw them in there. Block that bitch. Oh, if you block that one,
and when they came down, they said, "Hey,
it's actually a good thought.
We will
give
you technology." And the exchange took place. Well, when the wives were taken by these entities,
that one is
fallen angels, but the children that were produced by them,
I like that guy.
And the women of earth were hybrids. So these became the giants of the Bible and the land of Canaan and later on after that. But God destroyed the entire planet with a flood because of that. And, you know, the story of Noah is not the story we learned as little kids, where, you know, two of our kind of animal went in the ark and not nice to each other.
Yosh.
No, there was a genetic corruption and manipulation of God's creation of not just humans, but of the animal kingdom. So chimeras and things like that from lore and mythology are probably true, and therefore God destroyed even the animal kingdom except for the ones that he saved on the ark. What he placed on the ark were the only genetically pure humans and animals that he originally created from their kind, and he saved those but destroyed the rest because they were not fully human. And I believe that these became the disembodied spirits, the dead Nephilim, the dead giants. And they are probably through their fathers, which are the fallen angels, the ones that remained unchained in hell because they weren't punished yet. They haven't done the same things that their brethren did. They're the ones that probably created or somehow made it. I think they were, weren't they? Absolutely, absolutely. And in fact, at the great turn point, because we don't get this story from the Bible, but there's a book called the Book of Enoch, which is considered a non-canonical book, but it's historically significant. And it's the only book that tells of this story about the Nephilim in the details that we get from that. And I give it relevance only because it's actually cited in the Bible, in the book of Jude and by 2 Peter. But they state that these entities, the legends of the Titans and the Greek gods, all of that ties back to these things. And they practically destroyed and enslaved humanity. In fact, they even ate human beings, according to the book of Enoch. And so that's why men cried out to God for relief, and that's why they were destroyed. That these entities, because they were not human, they didn't die. I don't think they had souls. They didn't die like men. They died and became these disembodied spirits roaming around seeking a body to inhabit, whether human or animal.
In your podcast episodes, you talk about Satan's attack on children. What's going on there?
Yeah, that's
this is a song
really comes to my
called Everyone the K-Box #Black.
There was Israel were given the land. The conquest of Canaan was literally the destruction or eradication of more giants. And one of the abominations they were doing was they were burning their children in the fire to Moloch. This is Satan's manifestation of himself as one of the gods, and he required their blood sacrifices. So even Israel got caught.
Let's see all this shit.
I was going to say that as a result of that, they were cursed by God, and so there's something about generational curses that came to my understanding from Exodus 20 when God had said, it's the ramifications of what they did, that the adults, the parents did, these repercussions onto children in later generations. And hence I think we're seeing things now like sleep paralysis.
Somebody's going to steal that
room. And the current attack on our children through gender dysphoria being pushed, toxic masculinity, they talk about that, normalization of pedophilia, all that's happening right now. And that's why Jesus made a special
curse on those who would offend these little ones that
You have
believe in
to
me.
change. You have to click all
You
the
weren't
things.
kidding around. What do you think sleep paralysis might be if it's not just a medical?
You know, it's really interesting because it's dismissed as a medical or psychological thing if you look it up and,
Yeah.
and search it on
They
the
should be.
web.
Oh, dog. Then we moved to gold.
Actually
Black is cool.
research the word like nightmare.
But gold and oldies
It's derived
are a
from
thing
the Old
too.
English word
Why gold?
mare, which is not the horse,
Ah,
but it's a
people think it's
mythological
cool.
demon or goblin who torments others with frightening dreams. That's what the actual mare was. And so I
Yosh.
myself have experienced this, and
Yosh.
I'll share a story
Tell them
with
the
you
story.
if you want
Yeah,
later.
she picked. Oh,
But
the story when we went from black to gold. Oh, it was great. Mikey was over here like, fuck up. I mean, fucked up. He was taking pictures of chicks off the internet and being like, hey, dog, you're hot. And then he was like, hey, dog, you're hot. Oh, dog, Rabbi Rothschild's number one.
Sleep paralysis experience. What happened to you?
Yeah, it's interesting because when I was young, but yeah, I didn't grow up in a religious family at all. And
Yo,
we
dog.
used to darken the door of a church. And I recall having recurring nightmares as a young child, and one of them involved I would be asleep
Yosh.
in my own room. In my
Remember when everybody used to call you unstable connection? Well, if we were going to have any kind of fucking nickname, that would be appropriate. Yosh should be like, yeah, we should call him Mikey Unstable Connection. He started walking in and we were all like, oh, dog, there's Unstable Connection. And I was like, dog. And they were like, dog. And my friend, let me think about this. Now, let me think about this. My friend was like, oh, dog, hey, hello. Anyone still there? And I was like, dog, are you fucking me?
And a very interesting thing happened.
Do you know how sick I am? And this motherfucker was like, dog.
A number of times, probably until I was around 13
My
or 14.
friend.
And I'm now 60 years old. A few weeks ago, I was visiting my
Friend, you're
brother
all alone,
in
dog.
Nashville, and he's just 2 years younger than I am.
Yosh.
And we were just having a
Yoshi.
discussion. I never talked to him about this.
Yosh.
Never talked to him about it.
Remember when it was
And
karaoke?
he ever had any recurring nightmares when
Oh,
he grew up. He was little. And he
Gold.
described the exact same dream that I had. Only difference was he said at the end of a dark hallway when there was some sort of an entity.
Golden
Some kind of he
baby.
didn't describe it as
Super
a demon. I
gold.
don't even think he's really
I love
a
Super
believer, in
Mike
the
Hardy
faith,
and Super
but
Gold.
He described it as an entity.
Yo,
And of
dog.
course, the hair stood up on the back of my neck because
I
we
crack
never
my
discussed it.
foot like a
And yet he had the same thing. And so
douchebag.
I started thinking about the things
Douchebag.
coming through. because of something in our
Douchebag.
ancestors.
Yoshi.
Did you have some Masonic great-great-grandparents
Hey,
or
Masonic.
some occult
Yo, dog.
practice that made a covenant
Remember when
with
you
you?
were
And I began
singing?
to look at the generational
Yosh.
curse. Yeah. Yeah,
Sing along songs.
exactly.
That was a thing. Oh, I used to have this thing called sing along songs.
Like the
Wait.
Kennedys were cursed a long time ago, weren't they?
Yeah, I believe that's very
Does
possible.
Rose Kennedy have a black dress?
At literal value, what
That's who knew as the
God
Pope
said in
Catholic.
Exodus 20 about
Really?
visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children.
Yep.
Then you can see where that's coming from. At that point, I can say that I had two sets of grandparents. My maternal grandparents were people of faith.
Yo, dog.
My paternal grandparents were not. And my own father.
Okay, let's get down to
was the
brass
only
tacks.
child that struggled,
How many people in
I'll
your
tell you just
family were as big of
not
assholes as
really
you
funny,
are?
but a kind of an interesting story that I learned
Oh,
much,
wait.
much later in life. that
Up with the
my
sun,
father's
gone with the
maternal
wind.
grandmother
Every mountain being
basically
crazy.
forced to marry my grandfather.
Leaving my
I don't
home,
think she loved him. I
leaving
think she
my
wanted
friends.
another man. In fact, she even ran away. And her father, my great-grandfather, dragged her back to the altar,
Yosh,
and she had to
Dude,
marry
this was so
what
sick.
ended up being my
Yosh, tell him the
grandfather.
story.
I don't believe
Well,
there
Megan was
any
over here, and he was like, hey, hot lady,
and my father grew
I'm
up
gonna
in that
eat
sort of
the
dysfunctional
cream off
environment,
your
so he didn't know
kneecaps,
how to
girl.
love.
Kneecap
Therefore,
whipped
my
cream.
siblings and I were raised
Like-
in a,
like-
it was like a cycle of habit. And interestingly enough,
You know
my
what I mean, bitch.
grandmother's father was
Are
a
you done?
Presbyterian
How
minister.
dare you call me bitch, baby?
You know,
When I am munching your
he
box,
had-
I think you're gonna let me
had
call you
enough of
whatever you
Christianity
fucking
that had
want.
nothing to do with it.
Really?
You can imagine why
For sure.
in her mind,
Some lady
you know,
be like,
with that.
oh, for sure.
So
You can
I
call me
think
whatever the
also
fuck you want at this
somewhere in
point.
the family
All right, are
line
you done, kid?
where we might have been a
I'm
family
gonna
of
have
people
this
of faith,
woman's claw marks in my
faith
skull.
and
Calm
then
down,
faith
kid.
began. And I don't know
Jesus.
if it was with my grandmother or before that, but that's just the way I was
Up with the sun, come with the wind. Everyone tells me I'm crazy. Oh, dog, y'all should be like, oh, dude, you could swipe up. Mikey used to swipe up like, 150,000 times. Mikey did it 150,000 times. Up with the sun, come with the wind.
Living my home. When I was young, so I thank God for them. They would have had that discussion with me. I got up and visit my family. I even asked
Yo, dog.
point blank, do you believe
Look at
in
that
Jesus
move.
and
Oh, dude, I'm so good. It thinks I'm actually the real thing. Hand job, boys. Oh, dude, cap size unlimited. Dude. All right. Black is gone.
Bad memories, bad
I love
feelings,
you, hold it.
and that
Cool.
your body will remember what the mind forgets, so
Yo, dog.
it can manifest itself through depression. And I think when we get bad enough in a mental state, we're going to be drawn to.
I go to that one. Yosh.
Solutions.
I love you, hold it. Yosh, karaoke. Get in this. Get in this white one. Oh, you're already in there, dog. Oh, so now you're going to get out. Now what? Go to the white one. Yosh, go to the black one. Emotions. Hey, super pretty girl. Dude, this guy in here was super pretty girl. Hey, dog. Now just leave your camera open. Piss them off. Get everybody out of this. Everybody's got to be. I hate this. Leaving my home. Leaving my friends. Oh. Look at, we got scribbled out. Everybody's leaving. Everybody's going, I hate this guy. Really? Yeah, this is a good job. They say that the world is my place to start a family. Right down the line, it's been you and me. The fuck is faces, dude? This guy's great. Faces is great. Who's talking? I'm forever yours. Oh. Somebody just shot this motherfucker because I guess his journeys faithfully. Racist room. Racists are in this room. This is the racist room. Really? Yeah. Everyone hates it. Oh god. Not this one. Not this one. Always another show. Wondering where I am. Lost without you. We sing the take easy on this love affair. Going this way. No, dog. Everybody hate you. Look at this. I like your little fan here. Angelic voice, hot wings, and super pretty girl are gonna. I'm forever Oh, that was great. You should be like, if you really want people to leave, just start singing in this thing. Oh, okay. This is pickles. cool thing when it resonates. Look, hit and keep. Right, yeah, dog. Yo, dog. Oh, dude. Jabatu's in this bench. Jabatu. Hey, Jabatu, welcome, buddy.
I meant to start this a kilo.
Yeah, no, dog. That's cool. Why don't you join K-Box Gold? Box this K, kid. Calm down, woman. Got a gold thing. Box. Really? She's gonna be like, chew on my clit.
That was really good.
Dog, I'm gonna chew on this woman's clitoral hood like bubblegum. Hey, everybody get the fuck out of this one.
Dude, is this on YouTube?
Go to getrefunds.com. Getrefunds.com.
Lit.
Is here to help you get the justice you deserve. We specialize in
Watch this one.
cases, and
Fake them out.
for our clients since 1972. Trust Jacoby Myers to be your guide, your advocate, and your support system. With our unmatched experience and expertise, you can rest assured.
Hey, everybody, go to K-Box Gold.
You deserve. Plus,
Oh, give me some K-Box Gold, kid.
call Jacoby Myers
Oh, I
today
gotta take a
and
shit.
let us help you navigate the legal process and get the justice you deserve. Jacoby Myers, justice for you since 1972. Radio icons with the edge, celebrating YouTube's Songs of Surrender. Their new 40-song
It's bubbling. My poop bubbled. Ever have your poop bubble where it's like a fart, but still a little bit of liquid in it? You ever see those fucking bogs? Like a bog that has bubbles bubble. Remember Bubbly Creek? Bubbly Creek in fucking Chi-Town? That's how we do it in Chi-Town, bitch. Alfonso.
on iHeartRadio. KFI, AM 640, more stimulating talk.
Oh, that's a good queef. Oh man, you gotta take a shit. Keep away from some.
We'll take your calls next hour.
As she goes out with other guys, here's the sorrow, the start from a guy who knows Yo, when you get into some, make it fun. Yeah, smart dog. I had to take a piss. Shit a piss. I'm surprised Manny isn't, Owen isn't pissing the bricks about this microwave. I'm in love and my love still grows. Don't fool that she knew. Keep away from the run around. Keep away from the run around. She wants to travel around. Yeah, she loves to put you down. She goes out with the galaxy smoke. No one joined your room. Everyone thinks it sucks. Just watch. K-Box Gold. It's gonna be great. Yeah, and just like in this one, be like really honest with them. Be like, it's fine. Yo, dog. That's gonna, Bill, you'd find a better audience somewhere like K-Box I'm like, but if that's closed, gold. Go to gold. Check out gold. Wait, that's gold. What? Man, nigga.
For every responsible gun owner, it will improve your aim. I'm going to be trying mine out next week, and I'll give you a full report on how I'm doing. Mantis X is a high-tech and easy-to-use system used extensively by the military to improve their ability.
Oh, I thought somebody came in mine. But yeah. But they didn't. No.
It's the solar. You attach the Mantis X to the little device. To your firearm and connect it with an app on your smartphone or tablet via Bluetooth.
Add this motherfucker as a friend.
Feedback on what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and how to correct your technique. Mantis X is a firearms instructor.
Focus suspicion.
94%
I think we're friends.
improve within 20 minutes using Mantis X.
I think we're
The
friends.
best part is you can
But
use
it's
it
blocked
at
you.
home safely. Best
Invite the
use
server.
try to do it. It's called dry fire practice
Huh?
at home. And the Mantis X is the best way to train it. Go drive into the range.
Oh, dude, angelic voice. Hot legs. Super pretty girl. Remove friend. Oh shit, they're not friends. Why did? Maybe I really do have it blocked. Have you not hit this like 1,000 times? Verification. Oh shit.
Are we alone in the universe? This action-packed drama includes a 7-novel masterpiece.
Yo, where's my telephone number? Yo,
Across the universe. Get 20% off the entire 7-novel series and all future graphic novels. Enter coupon code Coast to Coast.
27900.
All lowercase on marvelous.com. That's MERVALEUS.com. Maxwell distraction and group to compare. Find that.
Yeah, I'm a fucking human dog.
Chicken, another rat, and eat the brain. Third rat said eat the leg. Then somebody said
804-233. Yo, please make this the last one I ever have to do in my entire life. Really? No, I think they're the dumbest fucking things about them. Okay. You're sending friend requests quickly? Add friend?
And welcome back to Coast, George. Always with you, Scott Mitchell with us. We'll take calls with Scott Mitchell.
Oh, that's not your friend. God, I hate you.
Perception that people are acting strange these days, weird, uptight, not happy. Is something going on here? Yeah, I truly believe it is, George. I think, among other things, is there's certainly the stress of the world changing, and people feel it. They know it. I mean, the pandemic was certainly a life-changing, world-changing event that took place. And I believe that was another need to see if the human population was ready for the next stage or the next phase or whatever the kind of global elites are planning. And I think we're to the point where we're beginning to see the unveiling, the reveal of this year with the synagogue.
Let me out.
No country. Yeah, exactly. The mothership out there, Lua.
How is that?
All of those things are certainly
Oh shit.
adding to the uncertainty.
What's wrong?
The possibility of global war, nuclear war. We're actually in World War III now, but we're here to the away from a nuclear type war, and all of this.
Did that bitch leave?
Same stuff that's coming from our leaders. To me, it proves that
I love William Brown. It seems like it's
when Jesus was alive on the earth,
Yoshi.
in his earthly ministry to Israel, there was an explosion of demonic activity. He healed and he cast out devils, legions of them in some cases. Well, if he's about to return again, which we believe
I have a strange suspicion. Trucks, I have a strange suspicion. Oh, welcome, Trucks. It's really nice to have you here.
in some way. I believe the great deception that's coming is
Yo,
they're going to claim to
remember
be
this move?
our
Yo, should be
alien
like,
ancestors.
oh,
They
Mike, if
seeded
he
us,
had this thing on
and
test
if
card,
we just take
and he
their
go over
mark,
here, and he go like
we
this.
will be as gods and we'll be human
Dude, 4 people
2.0
in
or
this bitch.
something and move to the
You
next phase of
crazy,
so-called
boy.
evolution.
Why?
What do you think is happening, Scott, with the rise of satanic activity?
Look, now disconnect from this one.
It's tied to that. It's absolutely, we talk about the unclean spirits in episodes 112 and 113 and their origin and kind of where they came from.
Go to black. Wait.
But
No, if white opens up, you're gonna steal it. Yep.
these things like we were talking about earlier, George, generational curses,
Fucking white.
sleep paralysis, they've been going on a long time. But even the person that would have said, I saw a flying saucer would have been considered a kook
Go in
or
this one.
a
So
conspiracy
everyone
nut,
hates you.
tinfoil hat or something, even as early as maybe 10, 15 years ago. Now, there's sort of an explosion of research into this, and we're starting to look at the megalithic structures of the ancients. We're starting to have the Pentagon telling us there's a potential threat out there. They're talking about this
Yo, dog.
so-called mothership.
Yo, what in the
all of
fuck,
this is
dog?
tied to this agenda. It's
Yo,
an explosion of satanic activity because from the
This is
human perspective, they're trying to prepare a group of humans that think these are benevolent,
Go back.
masters.
Beep, beep, boop, beep. I am a
And they're coming
human.
back to help us move to our next phase of evolution. They're trying to look for the illuminated to give it. And I think all of the rest of us that are actually, I think there's an attack on Christianity, quite frankly, in that it's going to be you're the holdouts, you're what's preventing us from moving to the next phase. And I suspect that it will be other to the point where persecution
Welcome
and
back. Beep,
extermination
beep,
will
boop,
begin.
boop. Yo, dog. Oh, this is bullshit. Where's the thing that says forgot? Beep, beep, boop, boop. Yo,
So will be received.
Yo,
So they will be received. In other words, if there's going to be this war in heaven between angels, and there's been skirmishes throughout history in the Bible, in the book of Daniel, we know
and just
there was an angel named Gabriel that came down to give some words to Daniel,
beep,
and he
beep,
was
boop,
hindered
boop.
21 days by what he called the Prince of Persia. Well, no earthly prince could have killed an angel back. So, and in fact, Michael, the archangel, had
Not first, you're last. Don't ever forget that, kids. You ain't first, you're last. Email does not exist.
Satan was called the God of this world, and the book of Ephesians describes it as spiritual wickedness in high places. That's become very real to me.
Beep, beep, boop, boop.
Lip service, I now understand more of what's happening there. So, when an angel comes down, they're crossing through enemy-occupied territory.
Yo,
Crossing the front line,
I
and they're
fucking
coming
hate
down.
my life so goddamn much.
Um,
You have no idea what I've been through. He's just gonna have no idea, or I'm gonna kill myself, or get killed, or die from like hepatitis or something. Really? Hepatitis B becomes really sexy at that. Why? Why not? Oh, ViralRabbi, oh. Dude, make this one. You should be like, oh, dog, you can make this one ever you want. Make it. Make it. Big boobs.
We actually talk about the war in heaven. One of our first episodes, earliest episodes, was the war in heaven. And in this battle, Lucifer and his angels, called the dragon, and his angels, they are defeated. And they'll be cast down to the earth.
Change it.
They're going to show up. They're not going to admit defeat. They're not going to say, hey,
go
we're the
here.
bad guys, and we were just expelled out of heaven.
Who is it?
They're going to come down in some form of
Jessica.
disguise.
There should be like, we didn't even ask him a question. He just started naming bitches. Chelsea Clinton.
One God. And who's a man, Nephilim, which is going to become the beast. They're going to have some amazing deception take place.
Human rights
And the
kid.
first deception would be
That's your deal.
your alien ancestors. We
You
see
crazy,
the
bro.
monkeys millions of years ago, and now you're ready
Yo,
for the
dog.
next phase of evolution.
You gonna get an upskirt on this bitch?
Yeah. And it's the same MO that the serpent, the dragon, if people think of Adam and Eve in the garden with an apple tree and a snake, and it wasn't a snake wrapped around a tree, it was a dragon. And whatever it looked like was beautiful. And the temptation was if you eat this fruit that God forbade you to eat, ye shall be as God, knowing good and evil. The promise is always knowledge, technology, information. That's what the occult society wants. That's what the satanic global elite wants,
Yo,
as
dog.
well as eternal life without God. The AI and the genetic manipulations they're working on, and all these rich oligarchs and billionaires, they plan to live forever without God. They think they could do it through technology, also being promised to them by the fallen angels.
Scott, this infiltration, is it undergoing right now?
Absolutely. You know, George, I know you got some background in
Yo, dog.
in a faith and in scriptures, and you
Hi.
probably remember Jesus talking about the parable of the tares among the wheat.
Yes.
And tares
Yo,
are
anybody in that room?
basically weeds, but they
Oh my
look
God,
just
5 people.
like wheat until they are full
Cutie
grown.
pie.
And so we've always been taught that was, there'll be
Changes fucking
wicked
everything.
people that have evil intentions
You can
amongst
make it a gift?
the Christians or the believers. But what if the tares is a
That shit's
metaphor for
crazy.
non-humans? Hybrid. That's what this abduction phenomenon
I
is
can
all
really
about.
fuck
They're
with you
building
if
an
I would
army
use
of
it as
Nephilim,
gift.
and also
Really?
to aid in the deception.
Yeah,
they're
Yosh.
building the non-human hybrids that look like humans,
Yoshi.
tares among the wheat. And
Oh,
they're
they
going to
is.
be the ones to say, hey, look at us. We look
Fuck.
just like you, but we have these
Just
special
dominate
powers.
this
We're
bitch.
evolved. We're closer to being like God. Incidentally,
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
there's a man who's done some tremendous research on this. His name is L.A. Marzulli. I just
LA well.
Yosh.
Okay, so of course you do, yeah. Well, LA has recently
Oh, that was really good.
an entity that
Really?
was caught on a trail cam in
Oh,
Minnesota,
remember when
and
it? Remember, Mikey?
was like an elven
When it was like, oh, select images, and then you grab this one, Chelsea Clinton, you're like done, and then you're like, oh, dog, now it's gonna work. Why? Because Jeff Bezos sucks dick. Really? Huge amounts, huge amounts. Dude, I can't change it? Are you fucking serious, Bezos? You cunt. You fucking cunt. Bezos, you cunt.
And I think that's part of the unveiling. They're starting to make themselves known. They're doing it by degrees because they don't want a war-of-the-world type scare thing going on like H.G. Wells or Orson Welles did back in the day.
This is
they're
sucks.
trying to prepare us for it. And by the way, I believe the
This
government
is sucks. That's not even a thing.
certainly Roswell, if
I
not
do.
1954, with that contract made between the
I do sound like a song.
If there was an original war between fallen
Cool, dog.
angels and the good ones,
Yeah, that's the one that's coming. And it's going to be a final destruction of those angels. I think they're going to be cast down to the earth alive. And they're going to be involved in humanity in that final deception because there's a thing about the Bible hinges around one particular verse of scripture, which is Genesis 3:15. After the serpent deceived Eve and took it into her husband Adam, the serpent was cursed by God, and he said that I will put enmity between thee and the woman.
Yo, dog.
Between thy
Oh my
seed and
Christ.
her seed.
Just, is it just download my saves, more sizes? Dog, how about just use that?
Is a prediction that the Antichrist is going to be the little child of Lucifer, the dragon, between he and a woman. And LA, I think it's very possible. And I'll tell you why. My theory is time factor in
Bezos? I swear to God.
True as we understand the timeline, then Adam would have been created roughly 6,000 years ago. And we're almost at the end of 6,000 years, and the 7,000 years about to begin. There's 7 days in the week. God created it for 6 days, on the 7th day he rested. So think about the rest. The Sabbath is part of the 7th day, which according to the Bible is a 1,000-year reign of Christ on the earth. So that's what's coming.
Yeah, you guys probably should want to go to gold.
In the book of Hosea, the prophet, where it says in chapter 5, I will go and return to my place until they acknowledge.
Just go with it. Wait, what if you did that?
and they're affliction.
That's a good idea. Just steal their things. Wait, and just be quiet. People don't want to be in those rooms. It's just like a song.
It's like their reply to God, where they say, "Come, let us return to the Lord, for He is stricken and He will
Okay, did it save?
smitten, and He will find us after 2 days we will live in His sight." And so I got the formula 2 days. Jesus Christ was crucified in AD 33. Now, I know you want to do a calendar, not a Hebrew calendar, but it's been nearly 2,000 years. What if 2033 is the end of the 2 days? Which brings us to the end of the 6,000 year period, or
It was just like a movie.
and I think this Agenda 2030
Yo,
of
dog,
the World
just
Economic
like
Forum is probably tied to that.
Yo,
Who ends up the winner is going to be
yo, dog, that was sick. K-Box Lavender.
Jesus Christ. That's good to know. Yeah, He destroys these entities with the spirit of His
Yo,
mouth, with the sword, which is the word of God. They're literally going to melt from their feet when He returns, and then He's going to establish a kingdom
So
on
then
this
what?
earth that men have been wanting forever, which is justice, equity,
Well, what
no
are you
more
thinking?
war. They beat the swords into
White?
plowshares, spears into pruning hooks. The animal kingdom returns to, and there'll be no more demons. They're all
Yo,
been
dog.
cast into the lake of fire. So for 1,000 years, men are going to be living
That's all
under a
great.
perfect government, and there'll be no
This thing
excuses, no
sucks.
satanic entities to blame
Yo.
for anything. At that point,
Sooner than later.
Dog, that was
Absolutely
great.
hope it's true sooner than later.
Now also, you've talked about
Yeah,
the
dog,
people who
because my
use
shit sucks.
oligarchs. Are they
Hey, man, fuck you out here, baby.
Absolutely. And there's no doubt in my mind that it's not to say that every single leader is demon possessed or demon controlled, but Washington D.C.
How did you get a thing for Chelsea Clinton? I really,
literally built
if you fucking stare at somebody for years, I guess it has it.
and manifested. You get into the whole thing of the Capitol building and the Washington Monument.
You stored at this bitch for years? No, but she's in a fucking public eye. Does that mean that you have a thing for somebody like the answer is yes. Whatever you're gonna say, if they've been in a public life, probably I'll bang them.
City is built to be a lightning rod for demonic activity. They may go there with the best of intentions, but unless they can somehow come out of it unscathed, they are going to be surrounded by demonic energy. And most of the people that have any position of power at all are absolutely sold out.
Scott, we're going to come back in just a moment.
And if you think that Yosh, something you should go and love yourself. Yosh. Those are douches. No, I'm sure she's straight. Yosh, this becomes a big song. Yosh. This, oh my god, it's bullshit. Remember when you hit save? My Vincent. Okay. Yo.
For your morning call.
Careful, you have unsaved changes. I swear to God, I hit this thing 1,000 fucking times.
Suspense is going to come back with some new 4K restoration of the movie to be in theaters. It's Friday, March 17th. My name is Jason Middleton. Good morning. St. Patrick's Day.
It's celebrate.
In fact, the Shamrock is considered a sacred.
God damn it, this one's free. Good for you, baby. Still holding. What the fuck is this? God damn it, I hate you. Fuck you, man. God, bottom thing. Are you done? God damn it, I'm loading. Hey, asshole.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says the U.S. banking system is sound.
I've said it like 1,000 times.
NBA legend Michael Jordan is preparing to sell his ownership stake in the Charlotte Hornets. Jordan bought back 13 years ago for $275 million. That stake today is worth about $1.7 billion for the Hornets. In just a few minutes, we'll talk with ABC's Karen Travers. News reports just this morning show that there is a lack of transparency in apparently among some wannabe insider traders. Also at the Fed about policy.
Dude, if you don't, you should be like,
especially when dignitaries are facing candidates such as today, Ireland PM is going to be at the White House. So we have that coming up in just a couple of minutes. Let's start with some of the stories coming out of the KFI 24-hour newsroom, though. And as always, we do lead local. We have a few local housing stories. The mayor of Huntington Beach is both a staunch critic and current beneficiary of affordable housing. Mayor Tony Strickland says the city's lawsuit he's leading that fights state housing mandates is about resisting urbanization.
My home is a two-story that's a high-density home that the city's mandating. My two-story home fits within a suburban feel. In fact, I would be very supportive. I'm not against affordable housing.
Strickland also says he has no financial interest in the moderate income adjusted condo his wife bought with her ex-husband 23 years ago. The state has filed a dueling lawsuit against the city for violating housing mandates. Governor Newsom has announced plans to help more than 170,000 homeless people. He says he hopes to reduce the number of homeless people by 15% in 2 years.
What do you want to do? Just strangle it? Do you think you can?
He says the units will be tiny homes used for temporary housing. Newsom says the state will pay to build and install those homes.
You want to see progress?
Yosh.
You want to see progress and put the people off the street?
Just Aaron finished it. Close it.
We'll get 350 units. LA
Yosh.
will get 500. San Jose will get 200. And San Diego will get 150 of those units. The homes should be ready.
Are you fucking me?
Advocates
What
for
the
the homeless
fuck?
are pushing for a new measure to help people in LA with rent control. Policy director
Yosh.
with housing is a human right.
Yosh.
That people are becoming homeless as rent skyrockets.
We definitely need to address this with the root cause, and one of those root causes are high rent.
City says California has rent each
Yosh. So then what? You gotta get this one with a pre-building?
The Her organization is gathering signatures to get the prop in front of voters by November 2024 to help people who are struggling. So that's our housing wrap-up.
Right is good.
We'll be back to those, of course, throughout the week. And definitely during Bill's show. Coming up at 6. TV chef Andrew Zimmern has joined a local lawmaker to ban certain food chemicals used to brighten colors, bind ingredients, and make food healthy. Zimmern said that these 5 of the chemicals are already banned in Europe but are still being used in the U.S. Now, there are food and chemical companies out there that will say, let the FDA handle this. But those same companies have rigged the food chemical review system to put the fox in charge that they have now. Zimmern says the FDA does not review food chemicals. Democratic Assemblyman Gabriel Ruskin in Fernando Valley and sponsored a bill. He said that bans certain toxic food additives in direct grocery stores and school districts and others use alternatives and safer food products. Gregory Pinifier, an anesthesiologist who operated a pain management clinic in San Diego County, has been sentenced to 17 years in prison for sexually assaulting patients while they were under. Prosecutors say the man committed sex crimes against 4 women,
These two guys.
aged from 19 to 32. The San Diego County DA's office says the women were given drugs like ketamine and propofol and were told their memories were drug-induced hallucinations. He pleaded guilty yesterday.
same day the trial was supposed to begin.
No.
Alzheimer's is expected to double in less than 20 years, and communication is key to dealing with it. The Alzheimer's Association says the number
Once phases goes down, you're still in this bitch. Yo.
Scientists say treatments for the disease are promising and moving forward, but the reluctance of people to talk about cognitive decline is preventing them from getting early and vital treatment.
Leave.
Officials say a recent study shows
Somebody's gotta
40%
leave.
of patients would talk to their doctor right away
Synthezoid.
if they notice loss of memory or other cognitive abilities, while nearly all doctors say they wait for patients or family members to bring it up. A shortage of geriatricians is also a problem as the senior population jumps more than 50% by 2050. Michael Crozier, KFI News. The rights of transgender students at public schools have been challenged around the U.S. this week. Transgender students in Iowa could be banned from using restrooms that align with their gender identity once the governor signs the bill. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders is expected to sign a similar bill.
Gosh.
Alabama, Oklahoma, and Tennessee also
Sarah
have
Huckabee Sanders,
approved similar restroom laws.
Yeah.
Republican lawmakers argue the bills were assigned at birth. So,
Synthezoid.
before we
Leave.
go to Carrie Travers, who is on the line, first let's go to Southern California, Troy, the Daily Traffic Center. Let's go places. Let's check traffic real quick. This morning, first thing, as folks are moving their way west along the 105 around Central, it's going to be the left lane that's taken away by a wreck, and you're seeing a slow going traffic. The first thing is they're coming away from, almost as far back as
Yo, you know if that one closes? Yeah, but I can easily kill this one, and then we get gold. Cold. I like gold. Alright, hurry the fuck up. Gold member. Gold. Close that motherfucker.
It's KFI traffic. It's going to be issues for you on the 71 southbound transition to the 91 west. Overnight Southbound streets are wrapping up shops in the area. Looks like it'll definitely be a bit busy for your drive from
Bye.
Ranch to make way toward the 91.
Everybody's like, bye.
Skyhouse gets there faster. I'm Nick Polio. It is 6 minutes after 5 on your wake-up call. ABC's Carrie Travers is on the KFI Live line. Now, usually when the White House hosts foreign dignitaries like prime ministers, other government officials, normally there is a joint press conference. But for this administration, that does not seem to be the SOP, the standard operating procedure. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
You asked a question that deserves answers. What did you find out about access to public officials and what the SOP is for the White House?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the president today.
Yay.
The president is welcoming the Irish Prime Minister to the White House today for the traditional St. Patrick's Day celebration.
You got it, huh? You got white. Really? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, get these bitches in here. Bitches, hurry. Search ViralRabbi. Oh, baby girl. Hurry up, dog. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yosh. Yoshi. Yosh. Yosh. Yoshi. Yeah, that one. Click. Oh, no.
Remind us of the times where 2 plus 2s actually kind of worked out.
Yoshi.
Yeah, you know, we've had them
Yoshi. Okay, now you gotta bounce out of it. What it says it's like 2 hours. Yeah, man. Alright. Tight. Now what? Go here. Yosh. Stop. Stop. Yosh, I swear to God. Oh my fucking Christ, Yosh. God damn it, I gotta take a break. Yoshi. No, religious animals.
Things like that, but it's different when it's in a formal setting and when it's a world leader there, because that also gives the board a chance to ask the world leader questions about issues that are important to the United States.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yosh, big all love.
I agree. Chopper talk is a lot different than a dignified 2 or 2, right? So, I know we have to let you go in 30 seconds or so, but given your
Is
experience,
this a fucking kidnapping, bitch? Are you done? I love you, honey.
this is working with the press.
Yosh,
Yeah, I think it is.
remember when it was like this?
Oh,
dude. Yosh, no, little big green house.
He's not going to take questions, and then he does take questions because Joe Biden has been in politics for a very long time. And I think one thing about him is he can tell.
Hey, super. All these people are very similar.
Even after his back, he doesn't take questions today, and then he does.
Very popular. Really? Their profile. Really? I love you, honey. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Like Molly Shannon, dog. Oh my god, I gotta piss. Did you pee in there? I think so. Oh, I gotta die. Hurry, look what you put. I gotta piss, dog.
The Port of Los Angeles has expanded its green shipping program.
The port has made an agreement with the ports of Tokyo and Yokohama to formally collaborate on sustainability and environmental issues. The agreements were signed by Port of LA officials yesterday.
This motherfucker came in here. It's hot legs.
Clean energy trade mission. The ports of
I gotta
Tokyo
piss
and Yokohama
so
also agreed
badly.
to establish a green shipping corridor partnership with the Port of LA in the coming year. The Port of LA has already established green shipping corridor partnerships with the ports of Shanghai and Singapore.
What in the fuck is this bullshit?
Here's this little Silicon Valley non-bank news. Google is reportedly telling former employees who were laid off while on maternity and medical leave they will not get paid for all of their remaining time off. Ex-staffers told CNBC about the policy and added that they have sent a letter asking Google to honor their approved medical time off. Employees who were on medical leave said their access to on-site doctors was abruptly cut off while they were in treatment. Some Catholics who love corned beef have the luck of the Irish, others not so much.
Catholics don't eat meat on Fridays, especially during Lent. But today is St. Patrick's Day, traditionally marked with corned beef and cabbage. It's a dilemma for the 176 Catholic dioceses in America. Some allow a dispensation saying, go ahead and eat it. Others a commutation, where you do another form of penance instead. In LA County, the Archdiocese says no meat, no exception. But if you're craving that corned beef, it's allowed for Catholics in San Bernardino County and in San Diego County as long as you abstain from eating meat on another day during Lent. Amy King, KFI News.
The Senate is advancing a bill to repeal the legal authorization used to invade Iraq. The bipartisan bill would repeal the authorization for the use of military force for the 2003 invasion, as well as the 1991 authorization for the first.
Anybody know about OBS and how to use it in the proper way, in the audio way?
With the 20th anniversary of the Iraq War, the CEO of Northwood Southern.
Yes, I know how to do it. So you've downloaded OBS Studio, correct?
Yes, I did.
Excellent. Okay. It's loaded on your computer. Okay. I'll show you mine. So I'm gonna pull up one of upload speed right now, but like you should see it shows OBS Studio eventually. Just give it some time. Yes, I do. So essentially, what you need to do is to create a scene. And so I'm showing on my screen what you do. Essentially, what you would do is there's a plus button. It says add scene. You create a scene. You name it. And then the next thing that you would do is add either some type of media source. So if you can see on my screen, it says add media source. And then you could click that and you could add sound that way. Okay, well, yes. So what you want to do is add, and then you go to media source, and then choose whatever music you want.
Be careful, mister. Do not be
What? Oh, no, they were up a tree too.
Really?
You could use that. That's certainly a viable option.
And we have to stop that nasty stuff from invading
It says the stream is ended. Thank you, sir. It's loading. Okay, I see your screen. Great. And I see your music. Great. So there are several ways to do it. Are you going to want to stream like YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, let's try YouTube as a test. So what you want to do is open a browser. That's great. And then just pick any song from YouTube. Perfect. Grab any of them. By the way, you want to download something called uBlock Origin. It's an extension so you don't have to watch advertisements anymore. Yes, so it's an extension. I'll show you what to type into Google. You got it, baby. Understand something. I'm streaming from 6 different devices right now. It's more than anyone's done in global history. I have more content online than any person in global history. I'm very famous. Yeah, so I've been streaming my life live on YouTube for 2 years. I have more data than any person in global history has ever collected, and data is the #1 resource on Earth. So I'm going to be very rich. 2 years, absolutely. It's ridiculous. But the human species can learn a lot from it, I think, in the future. It's like a time capsule, and eventually we'll be able to study it. If you look in the chat, I put type uBlock Origin in Chrome extension. So type uBlock. You want to download that Chrome extension because then you won't get any ads. So that Chrome extension is for no ads. For your stream, what you want to do now is so now that you've got that YouTube open, you're gonna go to OBS Studio. Yep. Now right click on the big black part of the screen. Yep. Right there. Right click, and it should say add. Yeah. There you go. And you should see the word add. Yes. There you go. Now you want to put in browser. Or I'm sorry, window capture. You should have something called either window capture or browser. Either one can work. Press OK, or press I can't exactly see what it says, but press continue. The button on the left. Yes. Okay, good. Press OK. Oh, that's okay. That doesn't really matter right now. You can adjust it any way you want. Now, see where it says link? Yeah, click that. That's okay. Actually, that could work. You can also let me see the settings that I have, and I'll tell you exactly which one to press. When I click it, it goes add. You're gonna want to click window capture. Do you get the option for window capture? When you click the add button, you right click on add. What are the options that it gives you? I see it says browser. Does it say window capture? Do you see add? Go to that black screen where there was just a black nothing and right click and press add. Yes. And now find add. Yes. Now do you see window capture?
At 5:35, we're going to have the inexorable energy of
excellent. Click that one. And I think you can press OK. There you go. Now you have a picture of your window from YouTube. Now press just OK again. Yes. Now you can adjust the size of that picture.
This is something that's been going round and round the maple for years now.
Well, see how it has a red rectangle around it? Yes. Now you can adjust it. And then when you play music in that browser, it will play through there.
They've been paying in for decades and decades and decades, beginning when they were 16 and they first punched the clock somewhere.
You're most certainly welcome. And I'm going to tell you what, if you want to be successful on here, you want to download now uBlock Origin, that extension that I told you about. And you won't ever see any more advertisements on the internet. So go to Google. Yep, exactly. That one. Oh, good point. Okay, let's get you an look at uBlock Origin for Opera. That one, yeah. Yep. And my man. Excellent. Now what I want you to do is reload that YouTube page and you won't ever see any more advertisements anywhere on the internet. No more advertisements. Reload that. You got it. And now it's just going to play your song. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. No more ads on the internet, man. I just saved you a lot of time. So if you have any other questions, let me know. Oh, okay. So that's a good question. That's just known as an infinite mirror. So that's just a picture of what your screen is currently.
No way. He doesn't have a clue what people are going through. And that is reinforced week in, week out in the country. People are pretty angry.
So if you now want to adjust your audio, you should see you should see File, Edit, View. Under Docs, there's Audio Mixer. So like up in the upper left corner, you'll see File. Yes, Docs, and then make sure your audio mixer is on. Yeah, I see your audio mixer is on. So do you see the little bar at the bottom that every time you make a sound, it goes up? Excellent. Well, then that means your mic's working. And so really, you could sing right now. All you would do is go to that browser and hit play and start singing, and it'll work fine.
Okay, and they're saying you want to get rid of some pork, you go do it, you trim it and stuff it into the security pot.
You're good.
And that's how we'll solve the problem. So yes, the debate's going to rage on. Let's say we should talk next week. Exactly what the
So with that, you want to sing some karaoke, Gubtrend? Excellent. Have you ever been in a karaoke room before? Excellent. So you know about the cue and everything. You put an exclamation point. You're the man. You're the man. Well, then make yourself at home and start playing some music.
So that you can retire at fill in the blank.
You got it. It's perfect.
You have to wait another year. And people have been rolling with that here in the UK. They're saying, okay, you understand the problem. And if you do it that way, they're saying, okay, because the older workers can't get to retire at 65, and they're not saying how to switch. And the younger people
Yes,
are saying,
yes, you can.
one more year, that's way far away ahead for me. I guess I can deal with it. So different companies are dealing with the same problem.
Absolutely. So what you might want to do, there are several options. You can just go to the browser and press play, and it will just play the video and you sing along to it, and we can see what you're doing. Perfect. It's a great song.
With some government money from somewhere else, that they are now earmarking for something that may or may not be used.
Oh, okay. So then to adjust that, that's a good point. In the in your it's called Discord, on the left part where it says unmute or mute, deafen or undeafen and settings, you want to press deafen so that you won't hear it through your own microphone, through your own speakers. Yes. Go back to the other screen where you were. Yes. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Right there where the headphones are. Yep. Oh, to the right a little bit. Yeah, that one. Try that one. Well, you won't be able to necessarily hear me, but you don't need to hear me while you're singing, and then the music won't come out of your speakers for Discord. Yeah, I mean, that's how everyone does it. Certainly.
No one can give any sort of solid answer. We've been talking with anybody and everybody that has walked by. No one, nothing. Like living on the construction site.
The city says the hole is on private property. The homeowners association says it's the city's responsibility. The Coyote Village complex was built along a drainage canal that years ago had a thin concrete roof or cap attached to it. So the price of YouTube TV is increasing by $8 to $73 a month. I personally got my update last night by email and on my somehow on my YouTube when I logged in, and then on my Facebook email, which I still check, unfortunately. Anyway, the Google subsidiary.
Gubren, can you hear me? Oh, he probably can't.
Email to customers weighing the cost of content for the increase. New subscription price goes into effect next month. They have not raised prices in about 2 years, which is fair. The chief executive officer of Amazon-owned Twitch is resigning. Emmett Shear says he wants to spend more time with his newborn son. Amazon acquired Twitch, known for its community of video game enthusiasts, for almost $1 billion back in 2014. Taylor Swift has surprised fans with 4 songs that dropped at midnight. 2 are re-recordings of I'm Open and Take Sound from the Hunger Games movies. One is If This Was a Movie, and that's the title. And the 4th is a never-before-heard song, All of the Girls You Loved Before. Swift's Eras Tour kicks off tonight in Swift City, formerly Glendale, Arizona. Southern California weather from KFI for inland LA today. Mostly cloudy in the morning, then partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-60s to around 70. A little warmer at the beaches today. For OC, some same cloud cover. I'm letting KJ run. Some cloud cover with high 60 to 63. Winds pick up this afternoon for the Southland. Tonight, partly cloudy with lows in the upper 40s, lower 50s. We have the house whisperer himself. We're going to talk about outdoor kitchens. But first, let's get some hot traffic from Cool Nick. He says a crash is, well, maybe not. It's better news-ish on the 5, right, Nick? That's right, Jason. I spoke to regularly southbound right now. Continuing toward Lincoln, it was a crash that had the couple on left lanes shut down. Now, according to CHP, everything is up against the Thunder Rider. Lanes are clear. They are getting things taken care of. So it's better news-ish, but you're still seeing a slow-going drive on the southbound side of the 5 as you're heading through Anaheim from before Berkers to La Palma, and then further southbound on the 5. That's wide open for your drive, continuing all the way into the Orange Crush. Starting to see delays still in for you on the westbound side of the 91. Riverside to Corona, heavy stretches overall. This go round from before Magnolia to the 241 Toll Road. KFI and the Sky don't get you there faster. I'm Nick Collier, Team. Hey y'all, it's Dean Sharp. Before I get with Jason and talk outdoor kitchens, we're well into 2023 now, if you hadn't noticed, and you're excited about making some changes in your home. Good for you. When it comes to finding just the right appliances, though, especially hard to find at home, along with the usual remodel suspects, sinks, faucets, tubs, toilets, etc., you're going to need my secret weapon, WDC Kitchen and Bath Center. Nobody has more in-stock appliances and hard-to-find appliances than WDC.
I'm sorry, it didn't. I don't know what it was. Did you have your microphone on?
Sure, you can order appliances anywhere, but why?
Okay. So usually the deafen just mutes the sound coming out of your speakers. Why don't you try playing it again? Just try playing it again with your microphone on and your speakers on.
Bring into super prices and a super selection at the Norman Superstore. 6 great brands, Honda.
Oh, that's why I bet. Okay, that's why I think we didn't hear it. That's okay. So why don't you, let's see here. How could we play it? So you want to be able to listen to it through your headphones and have us hear it live, correct? That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know exactly how to do that because I don't know your exact setup. What you can do is perhaps... Beautiful. Well, what you might want to do is try it exactly the way that you did it, but this time make sure that the headphone button is working, and let's just see if we can hear you. You got it, baby.
Your windows and shipping is free. Don't hire an expensive pro. Do it yourself and save big at Blindster.com. This is Jacob Emma. You've been involved in a motorcycle accident, call 844-24-24.
Interesting thing. You can hear it through your mic, your headphones, right? Oh, you know what? Okay, so then why don't we, I think, okay, I got it now. Here we go. You want to go to, in the bottom left corner where it says user settings, right by where the microphone and the headphone were. You want to go to where it says, yep, exactly. And then it's in the voice and video. It's under app settings, voice and video. Now you see input device and output device. Make sure those are correct. Okay. So if you want it to come out through your headphones, then it'll go through your headphones, but it won't necessarily come through where we can hear it. What are your options for output device?
Options for output device. My headphones, my speakers, and my mic. But the mic doesn't work because at the moment in the mic nothing is plugged in. All the thing where I could also plug in my headphones.
I understand what you're saying. As of now, it seems like there is some kind of limitation between you being able to use your headphone and a microphone and have it go through OBS Studio all at the same time. The way that I know people do it is they play it through their speakers and with a live mic, and it comes through very well. Why don't you? No. Turn off your headphones, make sure your output device is your speakers, and then excellent. And then now play the browser, and it should be coming through, and I'll tell you if we can hear it. That's okay.
Jay said, so good to hear you. So, okay, this is just digress
I'm trying to see if we can hear it yet.
Outdoors. Is it just primal? I think it is primal. I think it's really primal.
I can hear you, but I cannot hear the music. Is the music up? Okay. So then let's go to OBS Studio. You can hear the music playing? Oh, then turn up the volume for it. Maybe I just can't hear from the speakers. Oh, well, we can't hear it on this end. Play it again. I can hear you speaking, but I can't hear the sound behind you. No, there's no sound coming out. You're saying it's coming. You're saying it's coming through your speakers right now. Turn it up because we cannot hear it.
Thing, the gathering that happened, and I always include gathering as a factor when it comes to cooking outdoors because I don't know many people. In fact, I don't know many people who have gone to great lengths to build any kind of outdoor kitchen or get barbecue equipment or whatever.
Yeah, nothing's coming out. Yeah. No. So this is what it could be. Are you talking through a microphone? Okay, so this microphone I think is noise canceling it, so we can't hear it on our end, which is a good microphone, but makes it difficult for what we're trying to do. That's very interesting.
So I think for all those reasons, we love to put that I'm with you. I think it does spark
that could be as well.
We're not talking. We're talking about something like that far back. Indoors, we're cooking a little bit less with gas these days. I think the kitchens are pushing towards a different kind of heating. The outdoor, is that the same kind of restriction? Well,
now we can hear it. Yes. Try it out.
I think it's going to be hard for us. I think you're going to do better actually looking away people's indoor gas appliances than taking away their outdoor grills. But at the end of the day,
that's right.
Restrictions except for burn days on wood burning or charcoal grills as well. So just something important to remember. Cool. Very good to know. And so let's get to, okay, before we get into the bottom line stuff, I got to save that for the last week. What are some of our options? Look, I personally have some questions for you, and because I'm looking to upgrade. I inherited when I bought the house, I have a gas line running out to a brick pit that has been built. About 3.5 feet high, it's got a nice bench on the side that has been used in years. What can I add to that? What are some of the options we can think about when updating our outdoor situation? Well, I mean, these days, you mean updating the structure or the actual cooking equipment itself? Well, let's do whichever one. I think the structure, because I mean, I got a little bit of neighbor envy with this dude down the block who's got this killer outdoor situation. What is his feature? Okay, so these days it's probably easier than ever to actually build some kind of outdoor kitchen structure. And a lot of people have trouble describing it. Most of the time in the industry, we refer to it as a grill area, right? When you think about it, you're trying to create basically what is a kitchen island outside. You may have people bellying up to a bar next to you or across from you, but it's going to hold a couple of pieces of equipment, maybe a sink. How extensive the outdoor kitchen gets really comes into play. And as far as building that, there are all sorts of options. You've got galvanized steel from different companies. Like you can order these from Home Depot these days. You can do it yourself with pressure-treated lumber and just frame it all out yourself and cover it in a concrete board, a concrete tile board, and get some kind of nice tile or stone covering on it. Or if you're into this kind of thing, you can build it up with paver steps, the same kind of stackable brick pavers that you use for a lot of people use for paving their backyard patio areas. Those can also be stacked and basically structured into a bar area for various components. Like a regular stack for your utilities. Yeah, on the uber high end right now, there are stainless steel specialty cabinets, exterior specialties are made out of 100% heat. And so you can go as far as you want to go with your outdoor kitchen. But I always say this, I mean, most
That was very good.
come down to earth again when after they're done dreaming about it. And I say this, a big determinant in your budget is how far away
Clearly.
away from your own system. As a general rule, the more expensive it's going to be, the more costly it's going to be, because it's going to have to kind of stand on its own. Plus,
You're most certainly welcome. If you want to do anything, pay it forward to someone else. Someday, someone's going to have some trouble, and you help them with it, with the knowledge that you have.
Then you get to do things like share water lines. You might even be able to share the sink drain line, and so on without trenching.
Excellent. Well, that was a beautiful, beautiful rendition.
That's a great point. And you have a pass-through opportunity right there too.
Excellent. I love Ed Sheeran. All right. Excellent. Well, you inspired me. I'm going to sing what he sang about in that song. So this is, if you don't mind, I'm going to go, and this is Tiny Dancer. You got it, baby. All the people out there in the world. Blue Jean Baby, LA Lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eye, pirate smile, you marry a music man, ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancer in my hand. Jesus freaks out in the street, handing tickets out for God. Turning back, she just laughs. The boulevard is not that bad. Piano man, he makes a stand in the auditorium, looking on. She sings his song, the words she knows, the tune she hums. But oh, how it feels so real, lying here with no one near, only you. And you can hear me when I say softly, slowly. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today.
For more information, visit MakeMarkMatter.org. That's MakeMarkMatter.org.
This is the vocab without recording. Here's a
Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eyed, pirate smile. You'll marry a music man, dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me. Tiny dancer in my hand. Oh, how it feels so real, lying here with no one near, only you. When I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, time. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. That was Tiny Dancer by Elton John.
A light source system gives you filtered, delicious water straight from every tap in the house. It filters out the chlorine and contaminants while retaining healthy minerals, and there's no filter to change ever. It's maintenance free. New customers get a free Pure antibacterial filter. That's worth $825. This ends March 31st. Call 800-803-2696. Visit likesourcewater.com.
It's on the iHeartRadio app. It's free. Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music links that are made in my life. The waiter came up and said, "Those people are here because of you." I said, "Oh," leaned over and go, "Hey, thanks very much." We started gushing. That was the most brilliant move of their lives. Like that.
I brought them dinner. How much can two people cost? Oh my God!
Live 6 to 9 a.m. on KFI. On demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app.
Not burdened with elegance, but great music.
Welcome back to Wake Up Call. I'm Jason Middleton. Yesterday, Friday, March 17th, 8:08 St. Patrick's Day. Turns out, someone knows snakes in Ireland was passed and taken away. But the legend remains, and I respect that olive brand messaging. Here are some of the stories we're watching. The KFI 24-hour news in Los Angeles Unified School District Superintendent followfollow is trying to avoid a strike that would shut schools for 3 days. Follow is urging 99, which represents support staff, to return to the bargaining table. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says the U.S. banking system is sound, that Americans should feel confident their deposits are safe. Investors, though, everyone seems to be a little bit lagging, a little bit pushing after the failure to regional banks. Of course, the First Republic Bank is a little bit later. Show next hour.
No, I was just helping him. You weren't here. We were troubleshooting his OBS. He couldn't get his microphone to work, so we were using different accounts to try to fix his problem, and he's got it fixed now.
Turned on my Apple TV last night, turned it on, trending number 1, Ted Lasso. What's that?
Definitely. You sound good now, so why don't you play another one?
It is not. It is the third season of the phenomenon that is debuted on Wednesday. They're dropping episodes this season on Wednesday, not Friday.
The last Ed Sheeran song you played?
You have a new episode every Wednesday for 12 weeks now, so 3 months to enjoy. What is being called by some maybe the final season of Ted Lasso, although I don't think it necessarily is. We're told that this is, at least when I'm talking to the rest of the cast, that this is the end of a 3-season story that they wanted to tell. They always had it in their minds, and it's kind of like in the opposite, which did 2 seasons and a Christmas special. That they just had this 3-season story in mind, and that they wanted to kind of end things there. But you'll notice Apple is
Yes,
not
we can.
marketing this as the final season of Ted Lasso. If it were, I think they would try to make sure that they got people to subscribe and watch, right? But they're not doing that, so I don't think it's the end.
It's coming in clearly.
Story, something it's going to continue in some form of that. Whether or not it's the Ted Lasso that you know, we'll see. But also, I think one of the things that kind of locked them in here is it's called Ted Lasso. So even if this is the end of, say, Ted Lasso gets a return, what do you do with the show then? Because it's called Ted Lasso. Yeah. So you kind of got to keep Ted Lasso, because there are plenty of things that you can think of that could be a spin-off of the show, following different characters and going different lanes. But at the end of the day, it's Ted Lasso, so Ted Lasso has to be there, at least in part. There are many different ways you can imagine that it goes on. When I talked to somebody about Nick Muhammad, who plays Nate, he seemed to express surprise that this was the end. He didn't know, and he filmed all of season 3, so, right. Who knows? Yeah, the Nate character for sure needs to get Ted Lasso redux. Ted Lasso, Fast and Furious 3. Yeah, no. To the point that if it was the final season, you're right, they would market it that way because then people would go back and then get caught up on season 1 and 2 to get fresh, right? You would think, we just found out a month or so ago that Stefan was ending, that this is the 4th and final season, and they told us that. And I think people like to know going into something that it is the final, it kind of helps them prepare to watch in some ways, and you watch things a little differently knowing that something is about to end. Usually, sometimes you don't, and this day makes it tricky, especially with streaming series. Often what will happen is you will watch the 3rd or 4th season of something and then find out afterwards that it's been canceled, or they're not going to pick it up, or that was the ending. People have been left on cliffhangers. At least they know they did something very specific with this episode, with this season. The creators knew what they were doing. And whether it's the end of the show, you don't really know, but it's an ending of something for the characters, or at least this story. All right, so I have a question I'm going to come back to there, because I kind of want to move over to Hulu, which I have called the Island of Misfit content several times. But this new Boston Strangler movie treatment with Keira Knightley and Terry Crews looks pretty awesome. What's your take on that? Yeah, this is the Boston Strangler. This is the case of the serial killings in the 1960s in Boston. And exactly what happened there was, I think we've all heard Boston Strangler as a phrase before, but the story, I didn't know anything about it. So going into this was, it's very interesting. I think if you're a true crime fan, there's a lot here for you to kind of pick up on. Lots of twists and turns in the story, and this follows the characters played by Keira Knightley and Terry Crews, who are journalists, who are tracking these killings, along with the police, everybody trying to figure out what's going on during this time. It really instilled a lot of fear into specifically women in Boston in the 50s during the time. Keira Knightley said it's just great performances. I very much enjoyed it, even though at this point I'm a little sick of true crime. There's so many shows and podcasts and things like that. It's not really my genre, but then you watch something like this and you realize, oh yeah, I understand why this is interesting to so many people. Yeah, I think let's think of it as a journalism movie. Like, I see it as a newsroom movie every day that has that. Before that, I kind of get into the movies that are like this. I do too, and I love the journalism movies. One of my favorite movies of last year was She Said, about the Weinstein scandal, and it's really well done. And I was very surprised to see that. Spotlight did a couple of years earlier. The Spotlight, the Post, and this Boston Strangler. I love those movies. It's about journalism and how they're figuring stuff out. Of course, I'm probably biased as well. Right. Working in the industry, but Zodiac Killer was up there for
So I guess it's
I
not
didn't
anymore.
love that one as much. Okay. And you know, I think I like my favorite thing about this is when they're actually is the more newsroom scene. It's not the murder scene. Fair enough. Yeah. Right. It's not about the actual killer itself. It's more about trying to figure things out, and that's this focuses mostly on that and a little bit of the horror stuff. Fair enough. All right. I thought we were going to have to rap early when you were like, yeah, Zodiac Killer is not my jam. Jason, I went for Father of the Year, got my kid a Bob Odenkirk Better Call Saul T-shirt for school. She was sent home with it inside out. He's moving on to something called Lucky Hank. Now, this is a new take for me, so where are we with this? Yeah, this is a new series on AMC. Debuts on Sunday night, and Bob Odenkirk back after Better Call Saul's first series after Call Saul, which was last year, so it's not like it's been this long hiatus. He jumped right into another show, and here he plays a college professor in a small town. The college. This is not the the college where all the brightest, the best, and the brightest students go, right? And he's having kind of a midlife crisis, wondering what's going on. You know, how did he end up?
Phases are you up?
What's going on? His wife, played by Mireille Enos from The Killing, who I love her. She's fantastic. And you got a bunch of other people as well in this series. The first episode, I liked where it was going. It's funny. It's a little, it's edgy. It is a different character, kind of a departure. There's a little bit of Better Call Saul in there, like a tiny bit. Yeah. But for the most part, this is a new, different character that he's branching off into, and it's fun to see a guy who who's played this character since Breaking Bad for well over a decade.
Correct, Grey Wolf.
Something completely different. Well, graduate of the University of American Samoa for that law degree. Yeah, that's a sure. Okay, last one. It says here in the show notes, the prep notes here with you. You have not seen Shazam. I have not either. It is expected to open in first place. What's your take? You haven't seen it yet. So market-wise, why is Shazam predicted to get number one? Well, the first one did very well. Exactly what you like starring. People really liked it at the time when DC was kind of doing hits and misses, and they still kind of are with them. But people really want to the humor. It was a little bit more Marvel-like. And people seem to the tone was a little bit from this dark, I mean, we should have been so people like that are going to continue to the same thing. Seeing words like principal, so from KFI, we're inland to LA today, mostly cloudy in the morning, then partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-60s to around 70, a little warmer at the beaches today. We'll see some top cover, highs 60 to 65. Winds do pick up both places this afternoon. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows in the upper 40s.
Excellent. Thank you, Grey Wolf. All right. I think I am next in the queue. And this is Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Can't Hold Us. All right. Okay. We're going to match. Again, that music. I shed my skin and put my mouth on when I record. The days like and shine down. Got that Bob Barker suit and pick up with my style. Money, stay on the crowd. Around this town, but I do not have to work with all my down. Trust me, I'm the IMDb and the NUT shit. I'm the down with 4 feet with the 4-track boxing. Halfway across the city with the back, person man, out here. There's a people spread it across the country. And we go black. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We get everything over. That we put our hands up. And the ceiling can't hold us. And the ceiling can't hold us. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. And the ceiling can't hold us. And I can't thank you. Yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I really want to go find it. We take crazy. Next time, go find like a little in my heartbeat. And I'm going to beat and bring the speed. I'm sharply raw. I'm raw. I'm raw. Just goodbye. Never see you. Never see you. Tomorrow. You will believe or not. I never did it. Beautiful fans, do not party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. Got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. This is the moment when we like, and we did it over, and we were in the dark. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. This is the moment, now this is the night. We'll let it over, so we put our hands up. And the ceiling can't hold us. And the ceiling can't hold us. Our hands up. We put our hands up. Na 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 na. Hey 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 hey. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. When people say na 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 na. Hey when people say na 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 na. Back them up, then we go back. This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us back. This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. That was Macklemore and Can't Hold Us.
We were just talking. Good morning. Good morning. You don't know if people are wearing green or not unless you're taking a peek at our underwear. Yeah, that's the point. Well, you get your headset is good. So, I can barely hear you. Shot callers, brawlers. We been in the beds with the spoilers. On the low, taking the forest, trying to get my hands on some things like ballers. Yeah, that's the raw deal.
Jennifer today, she's back on Monday morning. Good morning, Bill. And I was talking to Wayne before we started, and we talked about the weekend. What's going on? Did you handle the law? Yeah, and all that. And tomorrow I'm doing, for the first time in my life, a 5K walk. And, never done it. And it's, I don't even know.
Well, Grey Wolf does that. Sub-Brand, do you know that your mic is on?
Your body, whether it's breast cancer or tumors in your kidney, I have no idea. Are you going to get a medal when it's done? I don't know. If you get a medal, you have to wear it on that. Okay, 5K walk.
Oh, okay, just within Discord. Thank you.
Have I ever walked 5K in my life? Probably not all at once. Maybe on one of your vacations. No. Doing the tourist thing. No, I mean, they usually get carried. My vacations cost me a lot of money because I tend not to walk. I took a vacation in Rome once, and Rome is a walking city. I hired a golf cart. A guy with a golf cart driving me around. Oh yeah, not even an op-ed. For a golf cart. Yeah, you have to have a golf cart. Okay, Rome streets are so narrow. So tomorrow, my first 5K walk forever. So St. Patrick's, actually, I did a St. Patrick's Day years and years ago with Laura Schlesinger. Remember Laura Schlesinger? Okay, she and I did a St. Patrick's Day. It was a Jew in St. Patrick's Day parade. And so it was that very successful. And we took, 150 listeners or something like that. And, St. Patrick's Day is really an American holiday.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's like Cinco de Mayo, which is American, and if they pick it up Mexico, it's following the American model. That's St. Patrick's Day. It was the Irish in Boston that made it a big deal, and in Ireland they go, wow, it's obviously a big deal. We can make some money and get drunk. Now, why is it that for some reason St. Patrick's Day they get drunk, because they also get drunk 364 other days of the year? So I don't know how that works. Oh boy. Oh boy. And the comment, you just opened the door that I don't want to walk through. But I feel myself walking through it. That's the wrong people to make jobs if they also love to fight. But I don't. I'm sorry. It's wrong. Yeah. It's wrong. I love. One of the things I love, and I'm going to get into the news just starting Friday, is I'm a big fan of death in general. Not dying particularly, but talking about it, studying it, and just how different cultures deal with it. And
There could be kids on his hands.
I love the way they do it because it's the way that they do. And so what happens, I don't know if they do it so much anymore, but traditionally you have the dead person in a coffin in the middle of the living room on two sawhorses. Casket open, everyone's partying, of course drunk on their asses, that's natural. And of course singing Danny Boy all night long too. That's someplace I'd love to go to one of those funerals. That's not like a cool party. You may go to one, you just won't know you're there. Right, that's true. That's true. If it's a newborn baby in the middle rather than a casket, then it's a christening. Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, it's Jews they throw the person in the ground. Within 24 hours, boom, you're done, and then let's eat. Let's do it. More food than you can imagine. 90% of the casseroles that are made in America on any given day go to the families of Jews who have died that are buried that day. You deliver food to the family. All right, guys, enough of that. Little history, little commentary on culture, and we start. Wayne is just laughing at that one. He does it quietly, by the way. Wayne just leans away from the microphone and trying not to encourage. Yeah, I know. Here we go. Handle on the news. Wayne, Jason, and me. Read stories. All right, take from Eddie. Well, 4 apartment buildings have been wet tagged, which means nobody lives there anymore. And the buildings are probably going to be destroyed. And the authorities are letting the residents move in fairly quickly to get belongings. Get in there, get out. Yeah, they got an hour. Sometimes that tag, you don't get in there because it's so dangerous. Are these the same 4 buildings that were yellow tagged before? I don't know. Or is it 4 new buildings that also had the it actually makes sense that they were the same buildings because there were rains. More rain came in. They started yellow tags, so that would have been not quite as terrible to the residents, and now forget it. Oh, here's a story with a picture. Yeah, the picture was for you see I talked a little bit, but you see this thing. So this is the second one of the neighborhood in Orange County. Residents of La Habra, this condo complex, has another massive CPS. The city says it's private property. The private property owners say it's a city problem. So that's obviously going to be solved great. There's a woman who calls me regularly on handle on the law because same problem. I mean, it is this apartment complex. Sinkhole. I mean, hundreds of feet of sinkhole. This looks like a 10,000 pound bomb in this thing and created a crater that big. And I think you have pictures of I go on Instagram, Echo Handle Show. This is your story. You're going to go, whoa, that is a sinkhole. There's the Coyote Village complex, which is this one. Built along a great canal that years ago for a thin concrete roof or half attached to it. So it was water. I was walking around my backyard. It's unsettling that you can hear water and not see it. Yeah. Potholes I am now going around, but that's a whole issue. Remember we ran on a million pothole fix the first 10 minutes? Didn't quite make it, but
Now, if I want someone to say we're going to take them, I hope so, and then dash them. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Let's check in with Jason Middleton live in the KFI 24-hour news. President Biden will be celebrating St. Patrick's Day today with Ireland's Prime Minister Leo Varadkar. A series of holiday events are planned. Shut down because of a norovirus outbreak. Harvard Elementary School will be closed today through Tuesday. The Diocese of Oakland is on the verge of declaring bankruptcy. The bishop there says it's an equitable and comprehensive way to support child sex abuse survivors. So back with your weather from KFI for England, LA today, mostly cloudy in the morning, then partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-60s, maybe a 70 here and there, a little warmer. Features for OC, same cloud cover, highs a little bit lower, 60 to 65. This report brought to you by San Bernardino County Transportation Authority. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Conference Center. Let's go quick. And let's check CPLA and the
Nice job, Ariana Grande. They're lost, baby. They're lost. Word. It was beautiful. I loved it. I love that super bass. Absolutely. You got it, baby. Hey, do you want me to sing some super bass kind of songs? All right. This is WAP. Do you know WAP? Hello. Just one moment. Let's see if Spotify is going to work for me. If not, we may have a little bit of Rolling Stones. This is... Oh, I know. YouTube is... I was just teaching somebody how to use it. Do you know about YouTube with an ad blocker? Oh, you're very cool. All right, here we go. If this pulls up, just one moment. If it doesn't, I apologize. It should pull up. The house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. Certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy. Looking ready to go free. Yeah. With some wet ass pussy. And a mop for this wet ass pussy. Everything you got for this wet ass pussy. Beat up, nigga, catch a charge. Extra large and it's hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose, a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a kick, what is inside? Put in my mouth, look in my eyes. Pussy is wet, cut to the guy. Tie me up, like I'm surprised. That's how when you let it get inside of me. I tell them what to put it. Never tell them well, I'm gonna be a run down on the bar. I have a nigga running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a call while you ride that dick. While you really ain't never got a fucking for a thing. You already made his mind up. We hang, I hide your in your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. My tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy. Look, I need a hard hit, I need a deep stroke, I need a Henny drink, I need a weed smoke. Not a garden snake, I need a king coat with a hook in it. Hope it lead. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Pussy ain't one, just like his credit. He got a beard when I'm trying to read it. I never taste it, now he diabetic. I don't wanna spit, I wanna go, I wanna gag, I wanna choke, I want you to touch that little baby thing that's swinging the back of my throat. My head can inspire, not the sun is going to dry, it's coming outside, yeah, I run that thing up the cuts behind me, I start with smack and I hit you on the side. Y'all know I'm a freak bitch, handcuffs, leashes, switch my wig, make him feel like he's cheating, put him on his knees, give him something to believe in. Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beat. The one that eat you, if he ain't my ass, he's a bottom feeder. Big D stand for big demeanor, I can make you bust before I ever meet you. If it don't hang, then he can't bang, he can't hurt my feelings, but I like pain. If he fuck me and ask who is it when I ride the dick, I'ma spell my name. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. With a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy. In the top, in the top, there's a wet ass pussy. In a bucket and a mop, there's a wet ass pussy. I'm talking pop, there's a wet ass pussy. Not go in a mop, there's a wet ass pussy. There's some hoes in this house, baby.
We continue with handle on the news with Jason in for Jennifer back on Monday, Wayne, and me. And quick note before we continue, if you want to see the sinkhole that we were talking about in La Habra, go to our Twitter at Bill Handle Show.
You're gonna need a mop and a bucket.
Photo and some video. Yeah, also in Twitter, see if you're on Twitter. It's on Twitter at this time. Okay? You can go to Twitter. If you can go to Instagram, you can certainly go to Twitter. Okay, fair enough. Let's move on. We're going to talk about this in detail at 7. Governor Newsom has announced the release of $1 billion in new funding out of the Homeless Housing Assistance and Prevention Fund. This is a fund that he kind of locked down last year because he said local governments were setting their goals too low to reduce homelessness at 2% reduction. Now, local governments say they will target a 15% reduction by 2025. Yeah, so I'm doing this several times. Not only Newsom, but also Karen Bass, LA's mayor, who promised 4,000 people in her first 100 days, which I think passed yesterday. So those seems to be, especially when you control for that it's government, she seems to be doing a pretty good job of getting those votes. I'll explain why. I will explain why she seems to be doing a very good job. Okay? That's coming up at 7 o'clock. That's on this news window. 500 of those tiny homes are going to be in Los Angeles, 350 in Sacramento, 200 San Jose, 150 San Diego. 500 now. 500 tiny homes. That's it. So the biggest banks overnight, 11 of them have agreed to deposit $30 billion in First Republic Bank. There's some confidence building right there. It does make sense because the worry is these bank runs. And Jason and I talked about this. Jason, of course, who does his finance show, economic show, Sunday 2 to 3 o'clock. And that has to do with all of a sudden the confidence in the banking system. Oh, it's really in trouble because of the Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank. I'm putting together a story about why those banks are total outliers and how they really have nothing to do with the traditional banking system. Nothing. Right. And I'll put that together. I'm working on that right now, so we'll probably hear that on Monday. The reason I want First Republic to stay in your mind, though, is remember back in the easy money days after the 2008 financial crisis, First Republic was the eye of that story as well. That's why I'm kind of watching what these guaranteed deposits do. I'm not saying there's anything related, but boy, that's a name that definitely stuck with me after all the coverage we had. Yeah. The FBI is offering a $20,000 reward for any information regarding the kidnapping of Maria del Carmen Lopez, kidnapped in Mexico back in the beginning of February. She is a U.S. citizen. She has family here in Southern California and does travel back and forth between the two countries somewhat regularly. They don't really have a lot of clues about what happened to her, except that she was kidnapped. And the story says she was kidnapped. Beyond that, and you're right, not a lot of clues, out of her home in Pueblo Nuevo. Now, is that an expat community? And I don't know the answer to that, because there are some expat communities in Mexico where tens of thousands of Americans live. It's one of those places where here, living on $1,200 a month, of course, it's a month, you're living in a dumpster because it's so expensive. Mexico, $1,500 a month will buy you a very comfortable lifestyle. Yeah, and that's why so many Americans move down there. Now, on the other end of the U.S.-Mexico border, over in Texas, the cartel, turned in the alleged kidnappers, but they say they did kidnap. Why? There's been nothing like that here. Yeah, why? Why would the cartel didn't just kill them? I mean, they kill everybody. They kill everybody else. Why not?
Expat communities in Mexico, that's not one of them. It's not in the top, 5 expat communities for Americans in Mexico.
But is it? The question is...
It's not, I don't see it on the list.
Okay, all right. And that may be the answer, because principally the expat community alone, because we get involved with Americans, they tend to not do that. Because that's a whole different level of crime, which is why these are such good stories of Americans being involved. And then
Hey, baby, how's mom doing?
Yeah, he says Mexico is safer than the U.S. Of course it is. Yeah, so that's how we get that story. He said this on
All right, I have to go to the bathroom, actually. So we'll take a break. I'll meet you back in a minute.
Not the Southern California area kidnapping, but the one back east. President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador said, he was threatened to urge Mexican Americans not to vote for Republican candidates if they continue their criticism. And he did say, quote, Mexico is safer than the United States, end quote. Yeah, a foreign head of state telling Americans how to vote. Boy, that's good. Also, as far as being safer, according to the data from the World Bank, Mexico's murder rate was 4 times higher than the United States, mainly from gastrointestinal problems. But, oh boy, what? They're on track. They're on track under this current government to have a record total of murders for any 6-year period in that history. Right. So it's like he's particularly off base with his narrative. Oh, it's going to be great fun all over D.C. today. President, the Vice President, congressional leaders hosting the Prime Minister of Ireland on this St. Patrick's Day. There will be a breakfast. In fact, there probably is already a breakfast going on over there. There will be a lunch with congressional leaders. Why should the Prime Minister of Ireland be punished this way? On St. Pat, I thought it would be nice to him. We're going to make him have lunch with congressional leaders. That seems unfair. What do they do to us? So it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
All right, this is Bicycle Race by Queen. Bicycle, bicycle, want to ride my bicycle. Bicycle, I bicycle, want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. You say bark, I say bike. You say shark, I say hey man. Dog was never my team. Don't like Star Wars. Are you right? I say dog, I say toys. The Lord, I say kite. I don't even Peter Pan. Bicycle, bicycle. Want to ride my bicycle. Bicycle, bicycle. Want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. Coming your way. Don't forget all your duties. Oh yeah. Autumn girls, they'll be riding today. So look out for those beauties. Oh yeah. You must get set. Oh. Want to ride my bicycle, 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 bicycle.
If I'm wearing something approaching green. For example, let's say you're wearing your headset. And this is Wayne.
That was Bicycle Race by Queen.
Is green. Does that qualify? Is that considered wearing green? See, do they have a case? That is a full segment of legally defining green and legally defining, quote, wearing. What does that mean? We don't have time to really do another story before we have to break, so I'll just continue this madness. Is it legal discrimination today if you're doing a free donut if you're wearing green promotion? Is it legal discrimination to not let colorblind people work?
I bet you're right. I apologize for that. It's just one of those things.
Discrimination is legal. It's just when it is illegal, you have to colorblind people. That would be disability. No, colorblind is not disability. Now, being blind is disability. So let's say I'm blind and I walk in and I go, I want my Krispy Kreme donut because I'm wearing green.
Take me home tonight.
Let's take a break. Jason Middleton live in the KFI 24-hour newsroom. Another sinkhole has opened up outside a condo complex in La Habra.
Somebody's just be like, I'm hornier than a gay man. I'm like, damn, girl, she's like, you just had it, brother.
Who lives in the complex tells PTLA the first first hole, which is about 100 feet long and 20 feet wide, has not even been fixed yet.
No one can give any sort of solid answer. We've been talking with anybody and everybody that has walked by. Nothing. Like living on the construction site.
The city says the hole is on private property. The homeowners association says it's the city's responsibility. The Coyote Village complex was built along a drainage canal that years ago had a thin concrete roof, or what they call a cap, attached to it. News brought to you by Sweet James, accident attorneys. From failing, ABC's Rebecca Jarvis says First Republic has been on the verge of collapse.
Major financial institutions, including J.P. Morgan, Citigroup, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo, banding together to pump $30 billion into First Republic to help save it.
The rescue package is an effort to keep the California-based bank from becoming the third to fail in less than a week. China's president is planning to visit Russia in an apparent show of support for Russian President Putin. China has refused to condemn Moscow's aggression in Ukraine and has tried to appear neutral in the conflict, but it has been friendly with Russia. Chinese President Xi Jinping is heading there on Monday. Krispy Kreme, as we were just talking about extensively, Krispy Kreme is celebrating St. Patrick's Day by giving customers free glazed donuts. Customers who wear green today, teal is still out to the jury. You can get one if you wear green. The company is also selling green glazed donuts by the dozen, and even the box there is green. We're going to get a live check on traffic, and that means it can. Look at our weather as well, right after
Right. What's right after Discord?
With an 86-53 win over UNC Nashville. USC plays Michigan State today in round one. In baseball, Team USA is preparing for tomorrow's World Baseball Classic quarterfinal against Venezuela. Team Captain Mike Trout is just enjoying the ride.
This is the funnest experience I have on the baseball for the rest of your country. It's been a blast. Being part of this atmosphere is special. You know, I knew going in it was going to be a fun time, but I never knew it was going to be this fun.
Now in spring training action, the Dodgers lost to the Texas Rangers 3-1, and they get the Cubs today. The Angels beat the Brewers 3-2. They play the KC Royals this afternoon. I'm Wayne Resnick, KFI Sports.
Southern California weather from KFI. For inland LA today, mostly cloudy in the morning and partly cloudy. Highs mid-60s, maybe a 70. A little warmer at the beaches today for OC. Some cloud cover. Highs 60 to 65. Winds do pick up both places this afternoon. There is a wind at 5 feet. Truth in the mountains. We will be right back. I know, we're going to do that now. Let's do this. Let's get a check on wet traffic or dry traffic with Will Fullschreiber as he sees a crash on the 10. Yeah, dry for now, and hopefully we'll keep it that way for a little while. Canada Freeway eastbound at Milliken crash that blocks the right lane of that Milliken on-ramp. So really affecting city Purpose Street traffic and more of the freeway. Keep an eye on that. You know, also we said crash on the 10 eastbound before Riverside Avenue. Left lane blocked there. Stop and go back to Peter. Eagle Walk, look out for a crash on the right side. 2 freeway, northbound right at College Drive. And in Costa Mesa, no problem. We'll get you get along there on the 73 Gold Road, southbound right before Campus Drive. That one is in the Temple Divide. Mostly, it is mostly it's a Friday morning light, so we'll keep it, hopefully keep it calm today. We'll find this guy up to get you there fast. So I'm really cool, Friday.
Bill Kathleen showcasing the way they have run the company with love and dedication to their employees and creating their motto, revolutionizing the home improvement industry one customer at a time while changing the lives of their employees for the better. People make the difference. American Vision Windows is built on a team of home improvement experts who take great pride in their work and the energy-saving advice they provide is frankly. American Vision Windows makes sure that all their installers are AAMA certified. Now, due to the rising energy costs, many people are turning to dual-pane energy-efficient windows to reduce their utility bill. If you have wood, aluminum, or even vinyl windows and enjoy you love the feeling of a well-insulated home, then you might be in the market for new windows and doors. American Vision Windows are custom-made to fit your needs and the style of your home. 0% interest, 0 payments until 2024, plus free expert installation. For all offers, call us to the website for details. On a bid credit, offer price $331.23. Just up to 778-326.
Advance your career in Internet Basic Accounting at our research Pacific University of Freedom School of Accounting. With scholarships available and 100% job placement after graduation. There's never been a better time.
For official rules and more information about contacts on this station, go to KFIAM640.com/rules. You want to sell your home, you have to know the market has changed. Traffic drives an interest in it. And that means it's important to take action now. Before you call it in, giving its agents commission, paying for repairs and paying months to sell. That makes you a competitive cash offer from closing goes. No agents, no commission. Sellers Advantage makes the selling process easy so sellers walk away happy. Yeah, see what other sellers have to say and check out their reviews. If you're ready to sell your home, call Sellers Advantage. They may even offer a $10,000 advance to help with moving expenses. Get a no-obligation offer at 888-321-AS-IS, 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 sellersadvantage.com. CRE number 01961658. And now for today's Roblox Winter Weather Alert. Our heartland on Roblox has been walloped by a winter snowstorm. It is a winter wonderland. You can now ice skate at State Farm Park. In State Farm neighborhood, you can get eat a snowball fight, a hot cocoa and cookies, and more. There's also special events for your favorite artists.
Literally every mod, every bond ban me, I'm gonna burn the house down. I don't give a fuck who you are. I am not kidding about this one. We're just gonna be like, all right, you banned me. I'm sorry. Fucking throw Molotov cocktail on that bitch. Sorry. Hell yeah, that is amazing, Ariana Grande. Here we go. This is for you, baby. You might think I'm crazy. The way I've been craving. I put it quite plainly. Just give me them babies. So what are you doing tonight? You better stay doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't seeing a thing tonight. I don't keep you up. You need to keep it up. Cause I have to keep you up. To really need you up. You know I keep sticky. Setting up my energy. Stay up all night. Fuck me until the daylight. 34:35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 34:35. Stay up all night, fucking like that. We can find it. I don't know what like that. I know the numbers. I'll get behind that. Play in the ground. Play in the find that. One do what you can. We got to go see it. I'm going to die. I want to do that. Yes, stay up to me. But you try to know. Stay in the club. We are not partying. I'm crushing it. It's 7 o'clock. And I'm going. And it is 8 o'clock. We said fuck it. I'm just down. The food going down. I'm down. Very good. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till that daylight. 34:35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till that daylight. 34:35. Baby, but you know I'm about to keep you up. One time I try to let you down, I'm about to keep you up. Make it pop, baby, love, like a fan, make it sound like the band. Let me get you. He's about to come through. I've been in the shower about an hour. He's not at out, and it's only getting loud. You, baby, you choose. Make love like Starbucks, 3 pumps up, 3 drinks. For your health, call it simple food. When I'm by myself, DIY, I can shoot you. Bad bitch, all the boys want to spank me. Girlfriend, need a date night. Just to the point, ballerina, no tutu. Baby, I'm the best, I don't know what the rest of having it. Water like a private island. 35 weeks, 69 it. I'm in a bad girl, but this pussy on the good list. I hope you ain't tired. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me to the daylight. 34:35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me to the daylight. 34:35. Yeah. News 169 with you. Oh shit. That was 34 plus 35 remix featuring Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, and Ariana Grande.
Actually had the same kind of pushback when it comes to societal stuff. Okay. Also internationally, China's Xi Jinping is president. Xi Jinping is going to Russia to meet Putin They're not backing, but they're not backing away from their friendship with Russia. It's to the point of supporting the Ukraine invasion. So they are reinforcing the fact that they are allies and their friends.
Yeah, I had no idea. He met G has met Putin since he became China's leader 39 times. Ooh. I didn't know that. That's a lot of meetings, and Putin has described him as his best friend.
Hey, Ariana Grande, do you use ChatGPT ever?
Do you hear that, though?
Do you know what it is? It's AI that will write your emails for you.
It's coming from Mar-a-Lago. Because Putin said he is his
No, it's absolutely free.
good point. There's going to be a risk. Now,
Great question. It's chat.openai.com. I'll put it in the chat for you.
The minister just gave awards to the pilots of the fighter jets that intercepted the drone for intercepting it. So it's going to be hard for them moving forward to say nothing happened. You got to look at it the way
I put it in the chat. They just unleashed a new version of it today. It's in the chat. It's literally in the chat, baby.
200 miles an hour, and they shot it down, or they caused it to go down. That is heroism.
In it. It's amazing.
Of the Soviet Union, one of the highest awards they can get, and they got everything.
You're right. It's going to change your life.
For them, yeah. Right? Just announced it. Poland is the first NATO member to Ukraine fighter jets. This story dropped.
Well, you can get it right now, so you can get a step ahead of everyone. If you go to the address that I put in the chat, it's chat that.
From NATO, from the United States, for fighter jets.
If you go to the chat, it's chat.openai.com, and you create an account. You can just do it with your Gmail account, and it's absolutely free. And you can ask AI any question that you want. You can ask all the best ways to make a guy orgasm, to what's the best way to write this certain email. It's amazing. And on top of that, today they just released a version of it that you can take pictures of, or like a video of your refrigerator, and it'll tell you what recipes to make.
So they do a lot of that, modernized planes. Ukrainians don't know how to fly F-16s. That's one of the problems.
Yeah, they do refigure them. It's nice. Yeah. Also, by the way, the reason I asked about the tipping point, NATO member Germany seems to be caught off guard by this, because they have not wanted to do this level of hardware.
Yeah, no one has, because they don't want to take a chance with Putin, because there is a red line somewhere. Oh, well, what can Putin do? Does he use tactical nuclear weapons? Does he, at that point, move Russian troops in next to the border and line the border of Ukraine and Estonia? Does he attack Poland? No, he does not. He cannot attack. He has bought himself.
While you're getting that email together, here's Fat Bottom Girls by Queen. Oh, you gonna take me home tonight. Oh, down beside that red firelight. Oh, you gonna let it all hang out. Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rockin' world go round. I was just a skinny lad, never knew no good from bad, but I knew love before I left my nursery. Left alone with Big Fat Fanny, she was such a naughty nanny. Hey, big woman, you made a bad boy out of me. I've been singing with my band across the water, across the land. I I've seen every blue-eyed foodie on the way, but their beauty and their style went kind of smooth after a while. Take me to them naughty lights every time. Come on. Oh, won't you take me home tonight? Oh, down beside your red firelight. Oh, you doing it all you got. That bottom girl, you make the rockin' world go round. That bottom girl, you make the rockin' world go round. I got mortgages and homes. I got stiffness in my bones. Ain't no beauty queens in this locality. But I still get my pleasure. Still got my greatest treasure. Hey, big woman, you gotta make big man of me. Oh, don't take me home tonight. Oh, down beside that red firelight. Oh, you gonna let it all hang out. That bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. That bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Bottom girls. Bottom girls. That was Fat Bottom Girls by Queen.
Trusted influencers, insights, and data you need to grow. Go to iHeartResults.com for more.
Drop this one, just right.
Now your top reasons to visit Bermuda. Number 2.
No, I'm here, baby.
And the number 1 reason.
Perhaps.
That's why LA Times readers voted us the best casino in the Southland. Lead season is here. You have so many choices at ViralRabbi with our fresh seafood catches, full circle market wild caught fish fillets, and plant-based protein. And don't forget our ViralRabbi shrimp. Grab some today and grill some tonight.
When schools first headed to Europe, they would expect to work at the desert. If you keep talking crap about pork, I'm going to smack your face. Well, they're off the devil
Look at Mark Denise, who love this song. Third grade, this kid's legs can move like a motherfucker. Oh my god, he gets so nervous. Really? Yeah. I hope he got everything straight out, because he was a nice kid. He had a nice dad, nice mom, nice brother. Really, yeah. But I'm sure he figured things out. I could have told him that. Mark. My memories, Mark was C. Really? Everything's popular.
Familiar with the matter, an indictment of former President Donald Trump for violating New York State election law is imminent. Could come as early as days and cars in US. If I was a Trump advisor, I would pray for an indictment to come down. Because it's arguing which race the DA's, the federal grand jury, the FBI, the Department of Justice is after him, which totally ignites his base. The more the merrier for him. Any other candidate would be destroyed. Does it help his cause that this is just a political witch hunt? That if there is an indictment, that the legal theory behind it really has never been used before. I think that they actually are inventing a basis to indict people. I'm just going to say that. The only one that I think is legitimate, which he will win, and if it goes to trial, is interfering with the election, trying to undo an election, which is interfering with the process of government, trying, the fraud part of it, pushing for, I think it's just interfering with elections, which is a law in and of itself, and interfering with governmental process, and those are the two issues that are being held for. And you'll never get nailed for that, because, okay, as far as interfering, all I was trying to do is ask people to help me undo a fraudulent election. And my intent was simply to fix what is something that's clearly wrong. So it's intervening, not interfering. Yes, good point. Very good point. My first angle on this, guys, if the killing related indictment doesn't fit, at least 2 dozen Mar-a-Lago staff members have been succeeded to testify in that investigation at Mar-a-Lago about the handling of classified documents. It's everything from servers to the inner circle of something. Yeah, the servers are going to know about this, aren't they? Well, I mean, everybody's got over the closet door. Yeah. U.S. maternal death rate has risen for another year. The fact that here was black women dying and during childbirth and shortly afterward has twice the rate of white women in the United States. So we talk a lot about that. A lot of it has to do with the fact we don't have insurance. A lot of people don't have insurance. So among those people, the rate is astronomical relative to, for example, folks like us, who work for big corporations, where you're going to find to buy insurance or a whole different level. So this is the average. Tell me someone, a minority person that lives in Appalachia, and tell me how great that opportunity is. The EPA has a double warning for you. The first thing is your hand sanitizer can expire. So if you bought a lot during the pandemic and it's still hanging around, it is likely past its prime. And when you go to get rid of it, do not put it down the drain. Hand sanitizer has the alcohol, it's easily ignitable, and they say put down the drain, it could become dangerous. Liquid and vapors in the water pipes can create fires and even explosions. And I'm pretty sure you don't want a sewer explosion at your house. Probably not. Now, I have a question regarding this story. And that is that EPA is suggesting that you properly dispose of these hand sanitizer containers that are either empty or half-full, depending on how you look at life. And that, or have gone beyond their whatever time.
Shout out to Ariana Grande singer. You're beautiful. Alrighty, baby. This goes out to the room. This is Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. She's into superstition, black cats and voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition, that girl's gonna make me fall. She's into new sensations, new kids in the candlelight. She's got a new addiction for every day and night. She makes you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. To make you live her crazy life, but to take away your pain, like a bullet to your brain. Come on, upside, inside out, living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you down, living la vida loca. Her lips are devil red, and her skin's the color mocha. She will wear you out, living la vida loca, come on. Living la vida loca, come on. Living la vida loca. Woke up in New York City in a funky cheap hotel. She got high and she took my money. She must have slipped me a sleeping pill. She never drinks so water, makes you order French champagne. Once you've had a taste of her, you'll never be the same. She'll make you go insane. Come on, upside, inside, she'll push and pull you down. Living la vida loca. Her lips are devil red and skin's the color mocha. She will wear you out. Living la vida loca. Come on, living la vida loca. Come on, living la vida loca. To make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. To make you live her crazy life, but to take away your pain. Like a bullet through your brain, come on. Upside, inside, and pull you down. Living the vida loca. Her lips are devil red and skin's the color mocha. She will wear you out. Living la vida loca, come on. Live inside out. Living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you down. Living la vida loca. Her lips are devil red and skin's the color mocha. She will wear you out. Living la vida loca. Living la vida loca. Living la vida loca. Loca. Gotta la vida loca. Gotta la vida. That was Living La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin.
Here it comes. So it could be TGI Thursday. Could a 4-day work week be on the way? Congressman Mark DeConno reintroduced this bill earlier this month that would reduce the standard work week from 40 hours to 32. Yeah, not 40 hours over a 4-day.
AI, do you have something you'd like to play?
Proposed, and some companies do. This is bringing it down to 32 hours. Exactly. Even France, I think, is 35 hours. Yes. I believe it's 37 and a half hours is the legal threshold here in the country to be considered full-time and qualified for benefits. No, I think it's 29 and a half. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 29 and a half years after the U.S. is considered full-time. So, 32-hour work, I'm in favor of that.
Certainly. It's just us. Feel free to practice.
We are
Finishing group of these.
okay. Ruger,
A woman having a mental health crisis left her house. Actually, took off our request.
I can teach you how to make it easier. Do you ever use lyric videos from YouTube?
Can I name Ruger a bloodhound who found it?
So,
all bloodhounds are named Blue. One dog's Blue. Yeah, he found this. Okay, that's, if we don't have Jennifer pitching dog stories, we have, yes, one or the other, or both. Coming up, the governor announces $1 billion in homeless funding. Our mayor said she's on track to house 4,000 people by next week. We'll do that coming right up. KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. People across Southern California are putting on their green and celebrating St. Patrick's Day. They have great clothing with live in South Pasadena, where the team at Griffins of Kinston is prepping an Irish feast. Yeah, I dropped into the kitchen this morning and I liked what I was smelling. It really put to shame my post this